welcome your Romeo Bulldog. We welcome our guests tonight, the Highlanders from Adams. Ladies and gentlemen, today we gather with heavy hearts to honor the memory of Deputy Brad Reckling, a 2012 high school graduate and member of the varsity football team. Deputy Reckling was a dedicated and courageous individual who made the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty. In the silence that follows, let us reflect on the extraordinary commitment Deputy Brad Reckling demonstrated each day. His unwavering dedication to protecting and serving our community is a testament to the true spirit of selflessness and bravery. Coach Ryan and the football program here in Romeo would like to extend our deepest condolences to his family, friends, and colleagues. At this time, we'd like to ask you to pause for a moment of silence to honor Deputy Brad Reckling. Thank you. We'd like to take a special opportunity to honor a group of individuals whose dedication and bravery go far beyond the boundaries of the field. Our first responders, the firefighters, police officers, paramedics, and emergency medical technicians who serve our community with unwavering commitment. If you are a first responder, we invite you to please stand. These remarkable men and women are often the unsung heroes who step into the most challenging and dangerous situations, putting their lives on the line to ensure our safety and well-being. Our first responders are there day and night with a spirit of selflessness and resolve that is truly inspiring. Thank you for all you do for us. And at this time, I'd like to ask you to stand, if you're able, please remove your caps for the scene for the playing of the march of the national anthem of Romeo High School Marching Band.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Mitt TV sports presentation. Tonight from Barnabo Field in Romeo, Michigan, we have the Romeo Bulldogs and the Rochester Adams on the gridiron tonight. And I'm joined here by Romeo's favorite son, Andrew Walsh. And Andrew, tell us a little about what you expect for tonight's contest.
Well, hello everyone. Glad to be back after a long summer. This contest, it's the start of the season, the start of having to win almost every single game to try to make the playoffs and have a good shot at better seeding and home field advantage. Macomb County versus Oakland County. We know about Rochester Adams. There are very few question marks we know about them, but a lot of question marks for Romeo. We don't know what to expect from them this year. The defensive line seems like they're pretty good, but offensively, we don't know what to expect.
Well, one key component that's missing from Romeo is wide receiver DJ Phillips, who was a star last year as a junior, and he will not be out there this year. But Adams is loaded pretty good. If their quarterback plays like he can play, and that is number 10 for Rochester Adams, Ryland Waters. He's going to be tough. And then a tough guy to bring down is going to be number 13, Mateo Humbert. He's going to be a tough guy to tackle. Joey Seeley puts a foot into it and goes deep, and it's in the end zone. It's caught there by number 8, Connor Helfrich.
Everyone dreams of taking it out of the end zone and going for a run, but high school rules, goes in the end zone, automatic touchback.
It'll be 1st and 10, Adams. The ball will be on the 20-yard line in the right hash. And here comes Waters and the Adams offense. Humbard is behind him. You got 3 receivers, including a flanker. Now it comes in motion. Now he's changing the play, or getting a change play from the sidelines. Waters is. He saw something in the defense that made him do that. And he looks very much in control back there. Goes back to throw.
In trouble already.
He's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked there by the Bulldogs. Big number 53, Austin Erickson.
That was something that I talked about with my buddy Matt before the game, that the defensive line for Romeo, the front 7 linebackers defensive line, is one of their strong suits, and they just proved it right then, right there. They can do this all game long. It's going to be a long day for that quarterback of Adams.
No, it looks like almost 2nd and 19 for the Adams Highlanders. Ryland Waters, again, barking out a play. And it's going to be Humbert with it. Busts up the middle, hard to tackle, breaks a couple of tackles, and he's going to get the first down. Finally tackled there by the Bulldogs. Number 33, Joey Badalamente, and he's got a first down all the way up to the 32-yard line. And Coach Tony Pellerito told me before the game he is going to be a load to bring down.
He's a little guy, so he's got a low base of gravity towards the ground, and he found a little hole, and he just kept chopping his legs. Strength is not in the tall. It's in the small for running backs.
And he's got quite a set of legs there, pretty bulked up there. Probably going to be hard to bring him down. Now a quarterback sneak there. Waters gets around the right side. He's taken off down the sidelines. He's going to get out of bounds. Where are they going to mark him? At the Romeo 45. Tackled there by number 6. Sorry for the Bulldogs, Alex Kelly, but we got a penalty marker.
Possibly holding on the offense. They're going to go back if it is.
No, it's against the defense. They're going to decline it. So somebody may have been offside. So 1st and 10 from the Bulldog 45 for the Highlanders. Now Humbert comes out of the backfield. Waters is alone back there. Change the play here. Back goes Waters to throw. He runs to the outside, being chased out there. And slithers up the sidelines, and he got almost to the 40-yard line. Looked like the Bulldogs had him pinned back there, but he stepped out of bounds. Now they're going to get him all the way up to the 38.
Left tackle did a great job. Kick out the defensive end, and no contain by the Bulldogs. They've got to find a way to contain him and keep him in the backfield. Can't let him get loose.
Second down and about 3 yards for Rochester Adams. I got another play out there. Let's see what happens here. We got 8 guys giving signs on the other side, and you don't know which one's the real one.
Nope.
Only the quarterback knows. There's Humbert up the middle. He's hit hard, but he keeps going forward. He's going to get a first down for Adams. Into Romeo territory. Deeper go the Highlanders to the 34-yard line.
He's had positive yards so far in this game, just chopping his feet forward. He's going to be a terrible thing for the Bulldogs if they cannot find a way to push him backwards.
A 1st and 10 from the Bulldog 33-yard line, just underway here. No score in the first quarter.
It's very pro style of offense for sure.
It was a Humbert. Goes around the left side. Oh, no, it's
quarterback
fake.
keeper.
Quarterback keeper by Waters. He's going to go all the way in for the Adams touchdown.
Once again, as I just said, contain on the left side. That left tackle kicks out the end, and there's no one else over there. They fell for the fake, thought the running back had it, but Waters takes it 34 yards, stumble, rumble into the end zone.
Well, it was a great fake by Waters, the quarterback. And, of course, he had help with Mateo Humbert, as Humbert did a great job of faking it like he had it. So Adams gets the first score of the game with 8:52 left to play here in the first. And the extra point attempt by number 15.
Number 15, Mike Kaufman.
So Bulldogs now have to answer. They have got to get the ball, and they've got to do the exact same thing, go down and score a touchdown, keep it a 7-7 game, go back out there and hopefully learn something from on defense that you need to stop this running back quarterback combo. He hasn't thrown the ball yet, so we don't know what kind of arm he has, but what you have to expect, they're going to run the ball, but then the fakes are going to happen and the ball will be going out of his hands into the receiver's hands soon. So the Bulldogs have to be ready for that as well. So offense turn to try to go on the field and make some magic happen.
And it'll be interesting for the Bulldogs. We got the nod from Coach Kurt Reines that number 15, Joey Nepa, is going to start for Romeo. We will see.
He was JV quarterback last year, led the JV team to an undefeated season. So he has potential to be a great quarterback for this varsity team. And Coach Reines, as you said, is putting his faith into him right here, right now for game one.
Got him on the kick returns.
Do they really?
Yeah, that's why I was surprised. Ball's going to be taken there by the number 21, Mario Delicio. Finds a little bit of room. Trying to weave his way through. He gets all the way up to the 26-yard line.
He was trying to push his blocker a little faster because his blocker wasn't moving as fast as he wanted him to, but he got a decent return all the way from about the 8-yard line up to about the 25, so 17-yard return. That's where the Bulldogs will take over for their first drive of the game.
Trying to get around the end there was number 33 for the Bulldogs, Joey Badalamante.
Adams definitely had them scouted well for that play. They knew about the run to the outside. They've got to now mix it up a little bit.
It's the quarterback is number 2, Sammy Nepa. He was over center there for a moment. Changing the play here. Quick give here and up the middle and getting good yardage there for Romeo is number 8, Ryan Warburn. And he gets a first down for Romeo all the way up to the Adams, or to the Romeo 30. What do they got? Oh, we got a penalty flag. So hold on, it's probably going to come back.
Holding on the offense, potentially. I mean, it was an unnecessary hold. He didn't have to hold him. He cut back up to the middle instead of keep going to the right. And he had the first down.
That's what it looks like. Holding. Oh, it'll be still second down now, but it's going to be, well, let's see how far.
It's almost a question, do you think they're going to come out with the pass arsenal, or are they going to run the ball again, try to make up some of that yardage back?
Well, you know, we got a new starting quarterback, so he could be, well, he's a little untested yet, and you hope he's able to pass a little bit, but it'd be his first attempt.
He's got some offensive weapons that are tall and can jump high to get the ball. If Alex Kelly's out there, Alex Kelly is tall, he can jump high and can bring down the ball if he wants to throw.
Let's see what we got here. Second down at 21, so you'd like to at least try to get half of this back. And, handoff, and that's going nowhere. Snuffing that out for Adams at the beginning there was Drew Zamansky, and then the rest of the Highlanders just had a meeting of the clans right there at the running back. You're going to lose a few yards. That'll be third down. Well, they said he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe lost about a yard, potentially.
Yeah, lost a yard. So, okay, 22 yards to go for a first down. Not where you want to be if you're Romeo.
No.
You don't want to give Adams any confidence, and then you want to build confidence in your offense, a new offense this year. No Victor Earl, you know.
No DJ Phillips.
No DJ Phillips, so.
No Watson.
Nepa looking. So you're going to get sacked there, brought down there by the All-League number 50, Liam Canna. He is all-league. Rochester Adams showing a great defense there.
Bulldogs came out flat on offense to start off this game. They had a nice run, unfortunately called back out a hold that was unnecessary. Penalties will kill you in games if you are undisciplined, and it's not the best start to the game. However, if this punter can get a good bouncing, rolling punt all the way down to Adams' end, defense hopefully will take over and help this offense, you know, gain their confidence back, maybe get a score against Adams' offense and take control of this game.
It's Joey Seeley, the punter for Romeo, bounces to him. He's a field goal kicker. He gets a line drive, takes a Adams bounce. It'll be stopped there and grabbed by number 13, Aiden Lahid.
And the Highlanders will take over from the 43-yard line.
Good field position again for the Highlanders. They'll take over the Romeo 42. 44, they're going to mark it. So that's where they'll start out. Now, Romeo needs to, solve that riddle of the quarterback because he's able to roam around there, and he's very mobile. He has a pretty decent arm. So
quarterback spy with a middle linebacker and take down that running back. And the way to take him down is don't go up high, chop him down into legs. Oh, we might see his arm on this play.
Mateo's got it. He's coming around the end.
There you go.
And he's busted up nicely there by the Bulldogs, number 21.
And he did exactly as I said, chop him down at the legs. He went for the legs to take him down. He didn't get much. He got maybe half an inch or something.
Yeah, about a half yard. Delicio with the tackle for Romeo. Second down at 10. Now we'll see if Waters does the another fake, he's really good at putting the ball in there and taking it out, running around the end. That's a little quick screen.
Nothing doing, though. Good job by the Bulldogs defensively to eat that up.
Sam Hohenbeck, number 7, really didn't have a chance there.
No good blocking. Only one blocker. He tried to cut back into the inside, but the blocker could not withstand 2 Bulldogs. One guy got in, the other guy got in, and down he went.
Now the referees are talking about something now. Are they? I don't see a penalty flag on the field, Andrew, so.
Oh, yes, there is. The ref just picked one up. Dead ball, personal foul,
Oh,
Bulldogs.
Oh, boy. That was probably a little extracurricular. In the old days, they'd let that go.
Yeah, not these days. And there's penalties. Penalties. That will kill you. Kill the momentum and the things you just did. So that's 2 penalties against the Bulldogs, no penalties against the Highlanders. It's not a great way to start this game. Still a lot of time, still a lot to do, but defense has to come up big now that they're deep in Bulldog
More
territory.
pressure on the Romeo defense here as it's 1st and 10 from the Romeo 31-yard line. Keeper again. A good solid hit there by number 53 of the Romeo Bulldogs. He got right in there, knifed in there off Austin Erickson, making a great play there. It's only a gain of 2 for Waters. Very short 2.
It's a good job by the defense to sniff out the fake and bring him down early. Now if they can easily sack the quarterback or put him behind the original line of scrimmage, it'll be almost unmanageable 3rd down coming up.
2nd down and 8. Ball's on the 29 of Romeo. Ryland Waters looking over the sidelines. He's got the play, relays it to his mates, and he'll be alone in the shotgun. Now he's going to take off and go. He's got a little opening. Oh, and he's hit really hard.
Okay, he's good. That leg looked like it might have buckled underneath him, but he seems okay.
He didn't get the 1st down. He's going to be a little bit short, or is he not? He's going to be short. It'll be 3rd and 1.5. So I bet you I know who it's going to go to.
And that defensive line has got to squeeze the middle. If they don't run it to the outside, he's going right up the middle for 1 yard. Squeeze that middle and push him back.
Ball's on the 22 of Romeo. 3rd down. They're calling it 2, but it's really short. Mateo's got it. He's wrapped up, but he keeps falling forward. And he's going to get that 1st down to the 19 of the Romeo Bulldogs.
A little extra momentum, and they grabbed him up top. They stopped him from going any further than 2 yards, but that's all he needed was 2-3 yards. And 1st down, as you said, for the Highlanders.
3 minutes left to go here in the 1st quarter, and Romeo's only had the ball for 1 possession, and it wasn't very long. So the defense has been on that field for the majority of this 1st quarter. You wonder how that's going to wear on them. Waters got 2 guys in the backfield. Battershell going to give it to Mateo. He keeps rumbling and trying to move forward, trying to push him, but he only got a couple of yards there, it looks like.
Good job by the Bulldog defensive line, squeezing the middle, only allowing about a yard on this run.
So what do we got? Second down and 7. So he got about 3 on that play. It's kind of a humid night tonight, so Romeo trying to substitute as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Now Waters, he's got Mateo in the backfield with him alone. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to be wrapped up there. That time, the Bulldogs did not bite on that fake.
One did, but at least one you have to have him tackle Mateo just in case Mateo had the ball, and the other 10 go after the quarterback, which worked out perfectly.
3rd down and 8 now for Rochester Adams.
If they don't get this, I'm sure they'll go for a field goal because one of the returning starters for the Adams is their kicker.
Adams got everybody. All right, now they're spread it out there. Hollenbeck goes out, a little pass into the flat. Mateo breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. Keeps going, and he's hard to bring down, but he's finally knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs at the, what are they marking, the 4-yard line. First and goal, Highlanders. Man, they thought they had him stopped before the line. And
I mean, it was a great flat flanker pass out to the left side. They thought they had him once, but he broke through once. He thought I had him a second time, broke through the second time. You got to go down at the legs.
Nah, it's going to take more than one guy to bring him down. He's very powerful with the legs. He's got it again, goes up the middle. He'll be stopped there, short of the goal line, about a yard short. It'll be second and goal for the 1. Looks like Adams just wants to pound it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Going to be no secrets here.
Quarterback keeper.
Waters trying to get in. He's in for the touchdown. Adams gets their second touchdown of the game as quarterback Ryland Waters plunges in from the 1-yard line with 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's 13-0 Adams. And
I mean, Bulldogs did everything they could, but it's hard to, with those two as a tandem, to keep them out of the end zone. Defense had a great play, but unfortunately a penalty killed a defensive great play. A penalty killed an offensive great play. You got to get rid of these penalties and just play the game.
Now the kick is up and good, and it's 14-0 Adams with 37 seconds left to play. And this is not the way the Bulldogs wanted it to start. But to be quite honest with you, a couple of key penalties and great field position for Adams. And a very tough first series on offense for Romeo. They're going to have to pick it up on offense.
Yep, just got to find their mojo, get into their game plan, and just no more dumb penalties, because that'll kill the mojo, kill the game plan. And the Bulldogs are much better than this. They just got to work on being a little bit more disciplined, and they'll be all right.
Could use a good return, that is for sure. And Brody Meyer goes back for Romeo, along with number 21 Mario Delicio.
These kickoffs are definitely a lot better than what the NFL is doing now. The NFL kickoffs now are just not the best thing in the world. A little confusing, so I like these kind of kickoffs better.
Well, these are different than the NFL, that's for sure. You got a chance if it doesn't go over the end zone. His kick is high. Delicio takes it at the 12, looking for an opening. He's going around the side. He's over the 30. Now he's a little bit in the open. He's all the way up to the 34-yard line goes Delicio. And a nice return by Mario. The Bulldogs will have at least decent field position to start the second drive. Their second drive of the ball game.
About a 26-yard return for the Bulldogs, which is good momentum. Now hopefully the offense can build off of that and go down and score a touchdown real quick.
Well, they're going to mark it at the 32, so it'll be 1st and 10 from there. The give is to number 34, Landon Fetty, and he lost a yard. Looks like everybody in the county knew that was coming.
Yeah, tried to go up the middle and just the defensive line squished the middle and couldn't do much.
Now Fetty comes out, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter of play. The score, the Rochester Adams Highlanders 14 and the Romeo Bulldogs nothing. And Andrew, just a tough start for Romeo. They just didn't have great field position at all, and a couple penalties.
Yeah, the penalties killed their momentum. They had 2 great plays snuffed out because of a bad penalty, a penalty that was unnecessary. As I said before the game, a lot of question marks for the Bulldogs coming into this game, what kind of team they're going to be and how good are they going to be this year. They have a lot of tough tests coming up. I mean, after this, they go on the road to Grosse Pointe South, and then they open up again a home for a watchdog game against Eisenhower, ranked top 10 in the state. So Romeo is going to have tough test after tough test after tough test. And if they can weather the storm, win at least 5 or 6 games, they will have the best resume going into the playoffs and be the best battle-tested team in the state. So they just got to find a way to get this offensive clicking and this defense clicking without taking bad penalties.
I don't think Romeo underestimated Adams.
No.
It's just right now this is their best field position. Delicio's in the backfield. Little swing pass to him. Gets a block by Brody Meyer and goes over the 35 to the 37.5-yard line. Good gainer there. It'll be 3rd down. 5-yard gain by Delicio. Mateo made the tackle. He's the running back, and he's out there playing linebacker, too. He looks like a linebacker.
Yes, he does.
It's just the number isn't right. But
Yes. Yep. No, that swing pass almost was bad because a defender was breaking into the backfield, but they got it to the wide receiver, got a good gain. Hopefully they can get a 1st down.
In the shotgun is Sammy Nepa's low snap. He picks it up. Now he's going to roll to his right. Looking, he's got a man wide open there. It's Brody Meyer. That'll be a 1st down for the Bulldogs. No flags.
Perfect. Exactly what they needed. A big play on offense. No flags. And now they are rolling.
Charlie Duran on the tackle there. But not before the Bulldogs get it into Adams territory at the 48-yard line.
And they opened up the pass game. They have the run game, but they got to open up a pass game and have both so you can keep the Adams Highlanders on their heels, not knowing what you're going to do.
Back to throw. Now he's going to run out of it. Fires it. Nice pass to Brody Meyer. He makes a quick move. Tries to go forward to get the 1st down. I think he stopped a little bit short. It looked like over there was number 5, Tommy Offler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nepa used his legs to get out of trouble, and Brody Meyer, perfect opportunity for him to come back and just post himself up for a good pass.
Run up the middle by Fetty. He looks like he might be close to that 1st down marker. Let's see where they mark it.
That's where the left foot is.
Should be a 1st down the way the referees. He got a guy in a chain gang, doesn't want to pick up his chain and go.
He's sleeping on the job.
Oh, boy. Be a 1st down for the Bulldogs here.
Bulldogs starting to roll in this 2nd quarter.
Be down to the 38 of the Adams Highlanders. Got to get, offense is a funny thing. You got to get a rhythm going. And Bulldogs trying to do that right now. Find their mojo.
And it's okay to start slow as long as you don't get buried. If you're not buried after starting slow, you can easily come back.
Now, this is a very important drive, even though it's early in the game.
Yes.
Nepa's going to be sacked on the blitz. Coming in there for Adams. Look like number 9 for Rochester Adams.
Ball coming number 2, Sammy Nepa. Stopper number 9, Dominic Picari.
Dominic Picari, number 9. Yeah. Dominic Picari blitzed. Big loss of 6, so it'll be 2nd down at 16. Ball is back now on the 44 of Adams. It looked like Nepa was going to have a lot of time, and they blitz, and he did not pick it up. And that's a new quarterback,
First game starting for the varsity level. He's just got to get used to the flow of the game and just noticing things.
Back to throw again, being rushed and pressured. Fires underneath. It's caught out there by number 4, Joey Cacco. Joey gets up close to a 1st down, and I think he's got it. He does have a first down for the Bulldogs, so they make up for the sack and get a first down at the Rochester Adams 28-yard line.
He had guy barreling down on him, so he did a little dink and dunk pass, and it was perfect. And he decided to get past his defender very nicely with speed and pick up the first down.
Joey Cacco did a good job there picking up the rest of that yardage. First and 10, ball on the 28 of Adams. The Bulldogs trying to knock in for one here. Up his throw. Looks like it's caught out there. It is. Caught there by Drake. Van Dresic has made the catch there. Gain of about, well, looks like 5-4 at least.
Yep. You know, the best way to stop a defense that's blitzing is quick passes. Dink and duck quick. Dink and dunk quick.
Dink and dink.
Dink and duck. Dink and dick.
Dunkin', Dunkin',
Yep.
Dunkin'.
Dunk and dunks. Nope. But no, quick passes are the best way to stop a blitzing defense.
Kurt Reines wants a timeout. The receivers seem to be confused on that play. Brody Meyer wasn't quite sure that he thought he should have been the guy on the outside. And that was not the case. So Kurt Reines thought the best of it and decided that maybe timeout would be better.
Honestly, it's the best time to take a timeout, especially when you have confused players. You know, it's the same playbook, but it's guys in brand new positions potentially from coming up from the JV level or jumping into a position because they need help everywhere. Got to slow it down, get it back in control, and make sure your team is always on the same page. So Bulldogs have 4 home games this season. Next home game is in 2 weeks against Eisenhower, the biggest rivalry in Macomb County. You got Tim's Eisenhower Eagles versus my Romeo Bulldogs in the Watchdog game this year, which will be an awesome opportunity for both schools to raise money for cancer awareness.
And we got to get by Grosse Pointe South first. Yep. That's a task going down there to play.
Yeah, it's never easy to go down to Grosse Pointe South.
The handoff. It's
Ooh.
Fetty. He dove forward. Is he close to a first down? Do they have it?
He's going to be close.
They got it at the 18. Yeah, they're calling it a first down. First and goal, or first and 10 Romeo. Ball on the 18-yard line, or 4. Excuse me. The ball looks like it's on the 18, probably 17 and a half,
Yep.
maybe, huh?
Yeah, about 17 and a half, 18. That was a shoelace-saving touchdown tackle. If he didn't get him by the shoelaces, he would have been off to the races and potentially scored for the very first time for the Bulldogs of 2024.
Napa looks, fires out into the flat. It's caught out there. And breaking a tackle on a tough run there by number 8. Ryan Warburton. He looked like he was tackled there. Wasn't going to get much, and man, did he turn it upfield and determination. He got it up there about, 6 yards. So.
Let me tell you about Ryan. Ryan is a tough guy. Like, he played JV basketball last year, and he got in everyone's faces, and he was not afraid to rumble with players on the court. So he is one of their best and toughest players on that field.
They're calling it 2nd and 3. It looks like 2nd and 4 to me, but now the give is to Fetty, and he's going to be tackled there by Mateo. Good shoestring tackle, grabbed the legs, squeezed them, and Fetty lost a yard.
It's almost like someone might have missed a blocking assignment because he was left all alone. He came in untouched and was easy to get that tackle.
Nobody blocked Mateo. That is for sure. It'll be 3rd and 5.
2-down territory, you think, or will they kick
Maybe.
it?
We've got a great field goal kicker, but I know that the Bulldogs would love to rather have 7. We'll see how close they get on this here. We'll see if Adams is going to blitz here. Keep an eye on number 13 there, Mateo. He's a middle linebacker. They got a penalty. What, too much time? Delay a game. That's not good.
Delay a game on the Bulldogs makes it 3rd and about 11 or 12 now.
Well, they marked that ball and got it put down there and started that clock pretty fast.
Another penalty that could potentially hurt the Bulldogs if they can't put it in the end zone.
Yeah, let's see who's out there that can get up and leap.
I know Alex Kelly can. Alex Kelly can jump pretty good.
Yeah, I don't see him out there, so let's see. That is a 3-man front, 4 linebackers. Now they come, and they got him, and he fumbles the ball. Adams trying to pick it up. Romeo diving after it. We'll see who's got it. Adams say they had it. But
they have to determine if someone went out of bounds.
no, it's 4th down. He recovered it out of bounds. That's probably what that is.
Yeah, they all want to say the Adams player recovered it. He did, but he recovered it out of bounds, so it does not count. 4th down for the Bulldogs.
Joey Seeley is going to come out, the field goal kicker, try to make this one. This is going to be 40.
Well, what do you? It's
49 yarder.
What is it, like 10 yards away plus 7 yards back?
49 yards. 38 yards. 48 yards.
So the ball's at the 31.
62 yards.
31-7 is 38 plus 10, about 48. So you're right. No, when you said 49, it looks like about a 48, 49 yarder.
Joey's kick is up. He's got enough on it.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's a little off to the left, and it's no good. And the Highlanders will take over. 4:43 left to play here in the first half. They lead it 14-0. They'll take over from their own 20. Good try, and maybe if it would have been sort of online, he might have had a shot at it.
Yeah, it didn't look right when he kicked the ball. I saw a defender get in there. I don't know if the defender got his hand on it and deflected a little bit, but it did not look right once it left his foot. We were hopeful, and it had the distance, but it just grazed a little bit to the left.
The Romeo defense is going to have to take 4:43 and not let Adams keep the ball the rest of that time.
Yeah. This is big right here. You go down 21-0 at halftime. Yes, you can come back because you get the ball to start the second half, but you don't want to have to come back from 21 down.
Waters is going to run around the end. Be a chase here. Got a good block from Mateo. He's around the corner, up over the 25-yard line to the 38. Yeah, he went a long way. He got a great block from Mateo, the big fullback, and they're going to call it 1st and 10 from the 39.
Mateo can do it all for his quarterback. They're a dangerous duo.
Mateo's got it. Waters had it. They just tackled everybody back there. Led by big number 71 for the Bulldogs. That's Carter Sutton. He just kind of looked and they grabbed everybody in the backfield. Mateo and Waters.
They're like, hey, whoever wants to hold the ball, we'll take you both down at the same time. And that's what they pretty much did. And there's a penalty on Adams. I don't know if the Bulldogs will accept this or.
Oh, illegal forward pass. It should be a loss of down. They shouldn't. No.
Well, if they don't accept it.
No, they are accepting it because it moved them back 5 yards and it should be 3rd down. They're going to make it 1st down again? No, I guess not loss of down. I'm confused.
If they accepted the penalty, then it's not a loss of down.
Well, they did accept the penalty. But it's a legal forward pass, and that's usually a loss of down.
Is it? Oh, there you go, 2nd down. They've moved it.
Yeah, and it is. And the clock keeps running.
That's right. Great job.
Carter Sutton.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Yeah, great job by the Bulldog defense to get started on this drive.
Second down and 14 for Adams. Ball is back to the 35. We got a whistle blowing. What do we got?
Someone took a timeout or delay a game.
Delay a game against Adams. That'll cost them another.
I wondered. I was looking at the seconds, how much they went off the clock, and I'm like, they're going to get him for delay of game because they took way too much time to get that play into him. But that is Adams' second penalty of the game, I should say. Illegal forward pass was their first one. Second one, delay a game.
Now it's second down and 19. And watch out, you might get a little handoff here to number 13, Mateo.
20.
And it is. It's no.
Quarterback keeper.
Waters up the middle, and he got pounded pretty good there by the Bulldogs' number 18, Joel Shimatero. He hit him pretty good. He got about 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 15. Bulldogs need a good stop and a good play here.
Got to get to the quarterback. He's going to use his arm on this play. 3rd and 15. I mean, you can use Mateo, and hopefully he can grind his legs or maybe a quarterback keeper, but I can see maybe a pass play coming.
Cameron DeWood was on that carry, number 20 for Adams. He went nowhere. And we'll see here.
Yep. He may keep it.
Trying to get to the outside. He's going to have to keep it. He's going to be knocked hard right there by Brody Meyer. He's short of that first down. Adams Highlanders are going to have to punt the football.
Great job by the Bulldog defense getting the 3 and out for the Highlanders. Getting that ball back with 2:58 left with 2 timeouts. Potential to go down and score a touchdown, but you got to have some big play opportunities.
The Highlanders are going to call a timeout.
You don't think they're going to go?
No, the Bulldogs call
Bulldogs
a timeout.
go timeout. Yeah, they want to talk about it right now.
I thought the referee pointed towards the Adams sidelines, and now he's pointing towards Romeo. I wish they'd make up their mind, you know, Andrew. I mean, I went out and purchased some new glasses and everything, and doggone it.
You know, I noticed that because you're not wearing double glasses. Usually you wear double glasses to see stuff. So.
Well, my sugar's down.
No, but the next broadcast you want to pay attention to for Mitt TV is a broadcast from the Peach Festival. They will be broadcasting Peach Festival Parade live on YouTube channel.
And don't forget, Sunday night is the car parade, and we'll be showing that live. I'll be out in the street trying not to get hit.
That's right. Classic car parade. So if you can't make it to downtown Romeo, then go ahead and tune into Mitt TV on YouTube to check out all the parades for the Peach Festival this weekend. And if you do come down and say hi to all of us. We'll all be downtown.
Punt here, Romeo. It looks like they're going to come at him.
That's fine by me. The block punt would be awesome right here.
The kick is a sidewinder, goes to Brody Meyer at the 21. Makes one move. One man misses. Up to the 30. And, boy, that looked like that might have been a late hit there on the sidelines. He's up to the 34-yard line. Good return by Brody.
Bulldogs 2:48 left to go in the first half. 1 timeout. The ability to go 66 yards at the 34 or 36?
No.
So 64 yards for pay dirt.
Yes. You are correct, sir. That is the right answer.
Yes, sir. And it is very doable. They had a great offensive drive going. It just unfortunately got stalled when they got into the red zone. And they tried for the long field goal, and it had enough length, but there's not enough mustard.
From the shotgun.
Oh,
it's over the head. Feta picks it up, and he's just going to be hog-tied and dragged down. And that is not what you wanted. And I believe that,
Was that a new center, or was that?
I think that was. I'm trying to see here. I'll know in a minute, but yeah, the starting center's not playing. I mean, Ethan Amormino, who's been doing a great job so far. Maybe got a little much on that, but maybe that wasn't even him. I'm trying to see here. No, it wasn't him. That was the regular starting center, Alex Schneider. We're going to go over center. It was to Fetty. He's weaving his way. The sophomore gets some of that yardage back to the 18. You wonder if Adams is going to call a timeout.
Yep.
There's a minute 48 left to play here in the first half. They may say, hey, we want the ball back.
Mm-hmm.
So Romeo's going to have to come up with a humdinger replay here.
Yeah. If you can't get all of it, at least get enough of it to get a good punt to bury them in their between the 10 and the 0.
Yeah, Joey Seeley's first punt was not a great one.
No.
It was effective, but he didn't get the bounce, or what they call the Romeo roll.
Yes.
And Adams had good field position. We want to remind you folks out there to watch the Romeo Sports recap on the Mitt TV. You can pick it up on YouTube, and we'll be featuring different athletes and coaches from the fall sports this term. So we've got Vinny Vasilevsky and the soccer team coming in, and Stacy Williams and the really talented volleyball players are going to be in. Of course, Coach Kurt Reines and all the fall sports on the Romeo Sports Recap on the Mitt TV on YouTube.
What do you think?
We'll see here. Well, it's
a run. I mean, you could run it.
They got to get it all the way up to the 46-yard line, and that's 36 yards away.
I mean, I could see a pass play just to get a big chunk to do a better job on a punt, maybe.
Well, they want to get it up around the 35 if they could.
Yeah, that'll be better punting position.
What do we got going here? We got the referee. It's not us. We're not calling a TV time.
No.
So you don't have to wait for us. Caught out there by number 11, Drake Van Drysic. And he gets it up to the 30. And again, Adams going to call a timeout. Boy, that was a quick 3 seconds.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Like, only 3 seconds came off the clock. And that was a lightning bolt out there, but it had been more than 3 seconds to come off the clock. So
we'll see what the Bulldogs want to do here. Yeah, the car parade is always a good time for me because being a little older than you, a lot of those cars I remember as new.
Mm-hmm. Well,
and I'm a bit of a classic myself.
No, I do enjoy watching the classic cars. I mean, I'm more into like the new cars now, but I do enjoy an old classic car because I'm not that young, but I'm not that old. I'm like in the middle right now.
You are in the middle.
I am like kind of in the middle.
Like that song, Stuck in the Middle.
Yes.
Well, Joey Seeley is going to come out and do the punting. He did not have a very effective punt his first time, and I think back there is Cameron DeWood for Adams. He's the deep man. We'll see. Adams may come on this.
They're expecting the punt to be to about the 32. Hopefully he can boot it long.
Well, this time he gets a good snap.
That's pretty good.
And if he gets some roll.
No.
Again, no roll. He checks up like my pitching wedge on the green.
Yeah, unfortunately not a good kick. Hopefully the Bulldog defense can stall them for a minute 37.
It's got to be tough the way that Adams moving ball. Although they did the last series stop the Highlanders, but we'll see what Coach Tony Pedrito has to say here on his offensive scheme.
Adams has 1 timeout left with a minute 37 left to go. This is the hurry-up 2-minute drill. This clock still stops at first downs, right?
First down, yep.
Okay.
That'll stop the clock. DeWood in motion. There is Ryland Waters.
Perfect.
Bulldogs were all over that one.
Such a perfect defensive play. They're gonna keep their timeout in their back pocket. Not gonna call it, but they are hopefully gonna get a play in soon. It's gut check time for the defense with a minute 15 in the count.
Fake to Mateo. Ryland Waters trying to move out, and he's going to be tackled there. Hit pretty good. Finishing off that one was number 51 for the Romeo Bulldogs, and he got a top and grab as Aiden Roche.
Yeah, he was in danger. There were some Bulldogs breaking through the offensive line, so he had to tuck and run, but his tuck and run didn't go very far.
It is 3rd and 12, and I know the Bulldogs are going to be in their prevent defense. They can prevent Adams from getting a first down.
Adams is going to keep that timeout in their back pocket.
Mateo's got it. He breaks a couple tackles. It's grabbed there by number 4, Joey Kako, and Joey just held on for dear life. You just kind of knew that was coming.
Yeah.
It's a first down. Adams got 17 seconds now. The clock started. And was he going to spike it? Yes, he will. He's got 13 seconds on that, but you just kind of had that feeling they were going to give it to Mateo, and he slithered through there. And once he got into the secondary,
it's almost like you got to put a quarterback spy on not only the quarterback but on Mateo as well. Like either one of those two guys are going to take off, and Mateo's the hardest one to bring down.
Well, Mateo's a guy you got to tackle. I mean, you just got to try to tackle him, and he is a load. He's a small house going up through the middle of that line. Now here we go, 2nd down and 10. The wooden motion. Now we got a flag.
Illegal formation, yeah, illegal motion.
Yeah, illegal procedure. I think that was DeWood. He must have set himself and then went in motion somehow. So that'll bring him back 5 more yards.
Bulldog defense holding strong. 13 seconds left. Adams still has 1 timeout left.
The ball is on the 40-yard line. It's 2nd down and 15. Adams comes up to the line.
Pass play. Rolling out. Maybe he's going to keep it. No.
Oh, good coverage out there. Pass was intended for DeWood. Nice coverage there by the Bulldogs.
8 seconds. What do you think? Run up the middle with Mateo and quick timeout
to make it 15. They may try Mateo again, but I don't know.
I mean, if they can get at least,
they got to get down to the 25 to take a shot at the field goal.
10 yards in 7 seconds, and then take a timeout. That would give them the shot at the field goal. Nope.
Or is he going to go deep? Looking deep. He's got a man out there. Oh, and it's caught out there.
He may have gotten the timeout. I would say 2 seconds left.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, they're going to give it to him. Look like Tommy Offer there with the catch. And how that got in there, I think it was him. No, it was number 6.
It was good coverage by the Bulldogs, but unfortunately it was just a little bit over him, and he made a great backwards catch. Adams takes their final time out.
Well, wait a minute. Was that Adams' timeout or Romeo's? Because
Adams, they have 0 on the board.
I mean, they had, yeah, the clock stops when you get a first down, but then what did they call a timeout?
Yes, yeah.
So they had 2 left. Okay.
Yep.
So, all right. So
no, just 1 left. That's their last one. They're out completely.
Now they're out,
yep.
Yes. But on the catch, they had 2 left.
Yep.
Okay. Now they're going to try a field goal here, I believe.
I don't know. With Mateo and you're at the 9? I mean, the way they're rolling, I would run Mateo up the middle and try to make the Bulldogs stop him. But that's not what they're doing. You're right. They are going for a field goal. They want to take the points whenever they can get them.
They got to watch out for the fake as well.
Yes.
Snap's a good one. The kick is up, and it's blocked. The Bulldogs block it. Look like in there for Romeo, number 44, Jacob Turley. That is going to be the end of the first half with the score. The Rochester Adams Highlanders 14, The Romeo Bulldogs nothing. We'll be back with more football right after this.
Oh, shoot.
And down to the 5-yard line, finally tackled by the defense. He is wide open in the flat, and they were able to get the ball to him.
Luckily, the Bulldogs are now in striking distance to score a touchdown.
Yes, they are, Hendricks. First and goal from the 5, and they can get the tying touchdown. And let's tie this baby up. Tim Meyer.
Hey, is this Tim Meyer?
I said Tim Meyer.
Sweet. Hey, is the mitttv broadcasting the game tonight?
Yeah, we're broadcasting the game tonight, kid.
Tim, we're live!
Yeah, I was just wondering if you knew how to watch the game live.
Sure, I know how you can watch the game live. You got your phone on you?
Yeah.
Well, listen to this. The Mitt TV broadcast Romeo High School sporting events live so you don't have to miss a minute of the action. Just download the YouTube app on your smartphone or television. Type @ the Mitt TV in the search bar. Click on our channel, then the Live tab to find all previous and upcoming live events, including sports. And don't forget to subscribe.
Oh, thanks, Tim. I really owe you. Sick.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Tim Meyer, here for the Romeo Sports Recap, powered by the Mitt TV. Remember, this show is available on both YouTube and Spotify. And before we begin, a word from our sponsors. This podcast is powered by the Mitt TV of Romeo, Michigan. If you're looking to start a podcast for your business or personal use, look no further than the Mitt TV. They can get you access to equipment, a production engineer, and can even edit your podcast. That's all right here at the Mitt TV of Romeo, Michigan. And you can contact them right now via email at mitt.tvpodcast@gmail.com. That's mitt.tvpodcast@gmail.com. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Romeo Sports Recap Show. I'm Tim Meyer, and today we have as our guest Romeo Athletic Director Cody Smith. And Cody, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Looking forward to it.
So we got a little bit of ground to cover. We're going to review and recap all the spring sports. And some teams had some pretty good success. Some players made All-State. It was a pretty good, all in all, a pretty good spring sports season. Your thoughts about it?
Yeah, I mean, I always get the question of like, what sport is the season's the hardest for you or the busiest for you? It's spring, no doubt about it. Just because there's everybody going, it always seems at 4 o'clock, and there's always something going on between baseball, softball, tennis, track, lacrosse, golf. There's everything's going on all at the same time, and it's definitely hectic.
You have to reschedule because of the weather.
No doubt about it.
Spring is, because there's a lot more outdoor sports going on.
Yeah, very weather dependent. Yep.
So, well, we're gonna cover baseball and softball, girls softball, track, girls tennis, soccer, girls soccer, and track. Primarily here, we've had Michigan Romeo sports recap shows on all those sports, except for track. But people can go and look at lacrosse and see for themselves, see some of the kids that played and stuff that did a good job. So let's start with baseball.
I believe baseball's 18 and 18.
Yeah, they're
this
about
year.
exactly 500 this year. Yeah.
And they had a few injuries early in the season, cost them a little bit. And those games against Stevenson and Dakota were very close.
Mhm.
Well, Stevenson was, and could have gone either way. But a couple key injuries and things didn't quite work out, but they did finish strong. They won a district game.
Yeah, and even just nagging injuries all season, it kind of kept some of the guys out of the district lineup. You know, some of your pitchers that you counted on all season, you know, were dinged up right at the end there, and you know that kind of made an impact on Coach D's lineup and rotation for the district game. But you know, he threw Kaminsky and everyone else had chipped in and got us through. My check and those guys, their arms held
I
up.
think the Bull was a guy that got hurt.
Yeah,
hurt his arm.
yep.
A good hitter.
Yeah,
but his arm was shot, you know, for pitching.
yeah, because I mean he logged a lot of time at third base and on the mound last year, and this year I think he's primarily a first baseman or DH type role.
Yeah. Anybody make a run at the states or all county?
Yeah, so I think Joey Battlemente and Nick Kaminsky were MAC Red players, all conference players. So those were, you know, honored by some of the other MAC Red coaches for their contributions to our team all season. So I think those are the two key ones that at least other coaches picked up on for their you know skills and efforts, and you know rewarded them for that.
And the baseball team will have a new baseball field next year.
Construction is going up quickly. So I mean, with the warm winter we had, they were able to start moving some dirt early. But yeah, blink of an eye, it should be done here.
What's it going to look like? I mean,
so it'll all be turf, turf infield, turf outfield. It's kind of has like a watermelon, you know, striping to it, like a light green, dark green rotation, kind of how the stadium has that same pattern. And it's going to be nice, you know, state of the art. We're definitely looking forward to it. So it's
luxury suite.
Yeah. You can stand on top of the press box.
Top of the press box and get a good view from up there.
Dual purpose press box now. Yeah.
But tell us a little bit about some of the dimensions there and the features and.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how far you know the outfield is. It's pretty similar to what we had at the Romeo Middle School behind the middle school there.
Okay.
But it'll be home plate will be facing towards the back of the football stadium, so fans can look down from the bleachers and have that aerial view. So it'll be nice, and then kind of butts up between the tennis courts and the stadium.
Have people talked about it a little bit, or asked you questions about it and buzzed around a little
Yeah,
bit?
I think now that all the dirt piles are starting to mound up out there, I think that's definitely getting people's interest of, hey, what's going on out there? Visiting teams will always ask when we're at the stadium, or referees, of what are you guys building out there, that kind of thing. So I think a lot of people are looking forward to it, especially the baseball community. I mean, they're all itching to get out there and hoping to, a summer
might be a
camp.
faster game. I mean, the ball will probably take off a little bit. But you'll get truer hops. It won't be a bad hop, really. I've never played on it. Of course, we were lucky to have grass in the infield. So.
Yeah.
Thank everybody for coming out to the Robert J. All II Memorial Foundation first annual golf outing. I will explain. We used to be the Romeo Foundation for Educational Excellence. We changed the name to honor my father, who passed away almost 4 years ago. We thought it was a good idea. We are still doing the same things, benefiting teachers, students. We added first responders. In today's day and age, we thought that was a good idea. And my father respected them, as he was in the Air Force as well. So I just want to appreciate everybody, thank all of our major sponsors. You'll see all the signage out here today. The Mitt TV is going to drive around and talk to some people, but I just want to thank the community for all of their support over these last 30 years. Thank you.
Hey, we just want to take a minute to thank everybody for coming out to the Robert John All Memorial. It's an emotional day for not only the family, but for the friends out here today to support him. But we've been blessed with a beautiful day and something he enjoys the most, and that is golf. So.
I do want to do a quick thank you to everyone that's supporting the Robert J. Hall Memorial Golf Outing. A little emotional here. we do want to carry on a great man's legacy, and I think we're doing a great job doing this. Romeo has been huge in supporting my grandson become a paramedic fireman in his grandfather's honor. And thank you so much, everyone who has sponsored, supported, and been here for us through this traumatic time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the Mitt TV and Ruth Heidebright for supporting Bob. I know they had quite a fun relationship together, and thank you so much, Ruth.
Hi, so I'm one of the volunteers at the Robert Owl Foundation. Today we are shooting a cannon at one of the holes. We're on hole 3, and we are raising money for a foundation that raises money for scholarships, and it's a very good foundation. And I'm here with 2 of my best friends, and I'm just here supporting and making sure that we raise a lot of money for the scholarships today.
Hi, my name's Emily, and I'm here with Dispo, and we're sponsoring Hole 8. So here we have a couple of our discount cards and some hats and some stickers, and then some gummies that we're giving away so we can spread the word and let people know what we're all about, and hopefully they can come on in.
Annual golf outing in the past, and again, currently we support the Romeo schools. It's now currently called the Robert J. All Memorial Golf Outing. Each year we're out here to support and have fun. The local Romeo schools, and through our various sponsors and Amy All and at her direction, we've raised quite a bit of money now for the Romeo schools. Every year it's a great time. Everybody's having a good time. We have sun again today. Everybody come out and visit and support your local Romeo schools.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to this exciting TV broadcast. We'll see you tomorrow, the day after that, and the day after that, because that's the way we broadcast news, and that's the way you consume entertainment. Won't change anytime soon. For the Mitt TV, I'm Tim Meyer. Tim Meyer.
You, Tim Meyer.
I said Tim Meyer.
They said you were coming.
Is what they say true?
See for yourself.
What's this?
They call it a podcast studio.
What the heck's a podcast studio?
It's a studio for podcasting. Superior sound, visuals, allowing the viewer to either watch or listen for an intimate experience of long-form content.
Long-form content?
Without any restrictions from any cable or network provider, there's no telling how long it can be.
Is it affordable?
You have no idea.
What's he doing?
Found him here in the studio. Recent college graduate trying to start a podcast with his friends after debating the existence of God in women's sports.
How come I can't hear him?
Stephenville's is spying us through the intergalactic satellite system. Also buy my merch with my special creator code.
How long before this becomes accessible?
It already has.
If you or someone you know is looking to start a podcast for business or personal use, look no further than the Mitt TV, with hourly rates starting as low.
All right, the new winning 50-50 number tonight.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this Mitt TV sports special. The Romeo Bulldogs and the Rochester Adams Highlanders here at Barnabo Field for some gridiron action. The Highlanders have taken a 14-0 lead here after one half of play. And how did they do that there, Andrew?
Well, Highlanders started with the ball very first in the game, and they went down for a 34-yard touchdown run by the quarterback Waters on the very first drive of the game at 3:08 of the first. Bulldogs got the ball, went 3 and out, got a call back, got an offensive play called back on a bad penalty, so they went 3 and out. And then the second drive of the game for the Highlanders, Waters again on a 1-yard keeper, runs it in for another score. And then the Bulldogs finally get a chance, go down to the 34 of Adams, but stalled out and a missed field goal. Just could not put some points on the board.
Yeah, he almost had it. It seemed to go a little bit to the left, so he didn't have a good field goal.
Third drive, Adams went 3 and out. Bulldogs had something going in their third drive, but couldn't get anything going off that. Fourth drive, Adams got all the way down to the Bulldog red zone, tried to kick a field goal, but the Bulldogs blocked it. So that's how we stand at 14-0.
14-0 here, and we got one half of football to play. The Romeo Bulldogs will get the football to begin the second half. I believe, yeah, they should. Sorry, it's throwing me off, Andrew. I'm smelling pizza up here.
I know. I'm wondering where that is myself. I saw there was a food truck here, and I'm like, oh, is it a food truck? I'm like, no, it's an ice cream truck. I was like, I need to go get some food after this.
Yeah, I want to give a shout-out to Tim Capacia, whose sons played for Rochester Adams way back in the early 2000s, Ryan and Cameron. And I did mention before the game to Coach Petrino that, Ryan says hi. And he remembers those guys, but gosh, he looks young.
Mm-hmm.
He's watching the game tonight on the lanai out in the backyard, the big screen TV. So that's
nice.
The only way to watch the Mitt TV.
That's right. The best way to watch Mitt TV is on a big screen out in your backyard on a nice projector when a humid 70-some-odd degree day here in Michigan.
70 degrees out, 70 degrees humidity. Or 70% humidity.
Yes. So it feels like it's 85 to 87 degrees still.
Well, they've added a couple of more warm-ups to the warm-up minutes for the teams. Not that you needed anything to warm you up here.
No.
But we want to remind the folks that you could tune in on YouTube, the Mitt TV, for the Peach Festival.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be happening this weekend.
First broadcast Sunday for the Classic Car Parade?
Sunday for the Classic Car Parade. And Ron Tavernet and Richard Corey will be your play-by-play people for the parade.
Bed races still, or
Monday? Huh? No.
Do you do the bed races anymore?
I can't get out of bed to race. That's my problem. I sleep in too much. Hey.
So here we go. Bulldogs, they kicked off in the first half, so they will receive the ball to start the second half. And there's no time like the present to get the literal ball rolling down the field and scoring a touchdown to get yourselves back into this game.
And got about 40 some odd seconds to go. Yeah, the Bulldogs need to come back and have a good drive, get at least a score, and then work it from there.
Yeah, good score, good defensive stop, and then you go down and potentially score again, any kind of score, field goal or a touchdown, and you're back in this game. And it's not going to take much. You're only down 2 scores, and there's plenty of time in this game to get back into it. They've just got to rely on whatever they do that makes them the great to bring them back in the game.
There are the Romeo cheerleaders there. They're all excited. They got the cowboy hats on tonight. I don't know what that's about. I thought 3 or 4 of them rode in on a horse.
Well, everyone around us thinks we are farmers and ride in on horses all the time. So, but no, it's a theme night. It's the student section. If we can get a shot of the student section part of the game, they have cowboy hats and they're dressed up as cowboys and cowgirls tonight.
I don't have a pair of boots.
I have a hat. I don't have a pair of boots though.
Oh, here we go. We're going to kick it off. Brody Myers deep and Delicio deep for Romeo at their 5-yard line. Now, Romeo had some drives going, but penalties hurt them. And they had some stops early, and penalties actually hurt them a bit in that first half.
That could be the tail of the tape, and why they may lose this game is by penalties. All the way to the 1.
15 to the 20, spins around to 25, still on his feet. Delicio makes a cut Cut towards the middle. He's finally tackled there by, looks like, number 21 of the Highlanders, Jaden Rivera.
55-yard run back on the kick return is something they needed for momentum. Now let's see if the offense can build off of that.
And I know that the Bulldogs needed a spark, and they needed a little kick in the, the rear end to get something going, get themselves fired up, and that certainly helped. Landon Fetty, he's going to cut it up. He's got a little bit of room still on his feet. Finally tackle there by number 3, Godis. But he's up to the, close to the 41-yard line is Landon Fetty. A good run by the sophomore.
Great job by the Bulldogs. 2 nice plays to start this second half. They just got to keep the momentum on their side, put pressure on Adams' defense, and then it puts pressure on the offense. If you can score, score, score.
Second down and 4. Bulldogs got to hurry up now. Took a little bit of time getting that play in. Meyer in motion, fake to him. Now it's given to Landon Fetty. Tries to cut out and get way outside. He probably should have cut it up earlier, but he's close to that first down stick. Maybe a yard short. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Bulldogs.
Definitely went short side on that one. Didn't want to go to the strong side, wanted to throw him off. As you said, almost there, 2 yards shy.
Yeah, they're going to move him back a yard, so.
Must have stepped out of bounds earlier than expected.
We'll see here, 10:34. We're just inside the 3rd quarter. And Romeo here, big play of the second half here, trying to get a first down. Give us to Brody Meyer, tries to go outside. He cuts it up the middle. Looks like he's close to the first down. He may have it. Adams pushes him back.
Right at the sticks.
Tommy Offer was down in there, and it looks like they're going to give him a first down. He's down to the Rochester Adams 37-yard line. 1st and 10, Bulldogs.
Great job by the Bulldogs. He cut it up just at the last second, got to this line, the yard line he needed perfectly. First down for the Bulldogs, rolling away here.
Now a handoff here, inside move, cutting it up. Oh, and a
little extracurricular activity going on in the backfield.
Well, there's a pancake block there by Romeo. Looks like number, what was it, 52?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Honestly, that's what coaches tell you. You keep going until that whistle blows. You don't hear that whistle. You do your assignment and do your job.
That was Trevor Seaman. 4-yard gain for the Bulldogs. 2nd down and 6, ball on the 33 of the Highlanders.
Biggest thing is chunk plays. Kill the clock, chunk plays, defensive stops.
Fake handoff up the middle. Look out here. Nepa's going to be tackled. He wanted to go deep, and he held on to it. Yeah, it's a big loss. They're calling him. That was a big loss, but they're calling it back to the 41.
Yeah, that's where he stopped his momentum and got spun around right there. So it could have been worse. It wasn't very good. Could have been worse. Just the inexperience of Nepa to not know to roll out and roll towards the sideline and throw it away so you don't take that sack. You don't take that loss of yards.
Or get rid of it quicker. It looked like he had a man streaking to the corner of the end zone, but that did not happen. Comes at it, breaking through there. Nepa fires over the middle, got a man. Oh, we got pass interference. That's going to be number 8, Connor Helfrich.
They tried to squeeze him and tried to deflect the pass, but they could not do it. They got there too early and hit him down to the ground. That is not a spot foul like it is in the NFL. It is an automatic first down, but it's a 15-yard penalty from where the ball was. So it will be an automatic first down, a penalty that cost the Adam Highlanders, and the Bulldogs are still rolling.
Going to be somewhere inside the 30-yard line. It looks like that's going to be somewhere. It's going to be the 26-yard line. So 1st and 10, Romeo. It's a nice pass.
Dangerous pass, but bailed out by the pass interference.
It showed like he had a little bit of arm there.
Mm-hmm.
good block by Feta. Oh, and well, you said it. Number 8, Ryan Warburn, is a tough cookie.
He went all Derrick Henry on him. Didn't do the stiff arm, but he just went low and knocked him to the ground. A little couple extra yards.
No, he picked up 8 on that play, so 2nd and 2.
And that's what the Bulldogs are going to love and use all year round is his toughness. He is a tough dude, and he's not afraid to mix it up whenever he needs to.
The ball's on the 18 of Adams. Inside handoff. That went to number 33 of the Bulldogs. That's going to be Joey Badalamenti. He got the first down, though.
Yes, he did. And this is the 2nd red zone trip for the Bulldogs.
Badalamenti gets it again. He's going to cut up the field. And he gets close to the 10-yard line, and he's tackled there by Tommy Offer and number 9, Dominic Picari. What do we got here? We got an injured player. Who is that? I can't see the number on that. Might be a cramp. And it looks the way they're treating it.
Yeah,
looks like a cramp.
It's got to, because it is very humid out here. If I were to pull up the weather, I can tell you exactly what's going on here at Barnable Field, here in Washington Township.
Okay, Sonny Elliott, let me know.
73 degrees right now.
Nobody out there remembers Sonny Elliott. Well, a few people do.
73 degrees. You got wind out of the east-southeast at 6 miles per hour, but the humidity, 86% humidity right now.
It's like a sauna out here, folks.
So it's
definitely a cramp.
It's 73, feels like 73, but the air is very humid, and it's a cramp. Definitely not enough fluids. They're going to massage it out, give him some fluids, and work him out. I don't know if they have a bike on the field. Sometimes they have a bike on the field, stationary bike.
Oh, that was my bike.
To
I always tell my wife I'm not going anywhere.
That's true. A stationary bike is very good to not go anywhere.
He's going to need some help coming out of it. See what number that is. He just doesn't want to put any pressure on it. It looks like number 52. Yes.
Oh,
that'd be 52.
They're carrying him up the field.
Trevor Seaman.
Hopefully it's just a cramp.
He doesn't want him walking on it because he doesn't want to stiffen it up.
No.
The cramp is killing him. Yeah, in any event, it's 2nd down and 5. Ball is on the Adams 11-yard line. The Bulldogs can get a first down without a touchdown here. Nepa over center, hands it off. Good cutback by Fetty, but it closes quickly.
Yeah, I don't even know if he made it back to the original line of scrimmage. It looks like he may. No, he did not. He lost a few on that.
Yeah, Liam.
Wait, no, he did not. I'm like wondering where's the box down going? I'm like the ref was standing right there. Oh, you didn't lose much on it.
It's only a yard, but it is going to be 3rd and 5. So, well, I'm going to call it 6.
Being down 14, 2-down territory, if they don't get it.
Yeah, that play seemed to develop a little bit slow, and so that may have hurt the Bulldogs. We'll see. Halfback pass, Brody Meyer to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Brody Meyer, trickery is the name of the game, and touchdown for the Bulldogs. Brody Meyer, 12-yard touchdown.
Brody Meyer to Drake Vendricic. And Drake, you got to be really nervous. He's waiting on that ball, but Brody did a nice job with the halfback pass. And the Bulldogs are on the board here.
That was number 12.
No,
number 11, Drake with the catch, and that was from Brody Meyer.
An extra point attempt is up. And, boy, he had a lot of leg on that extra point. And with 6:56 left to play here in the 3rd quarter, the Romeo Bulldogs offense gets on the board, and our score is 14-7. Highlanders up by a touchdown. They're going to get the ball for the first time in the second half. But we'll see if the Bulldog defense can kind of finish up what they started. It's very interesting that number 13, Mateo, the linebacker, Mateo Humbert, he's playing both ways, linebacker and fullback. So he must be in terrific shape.
Yeah, and he may start seeing wear and tear a little bit more since he is playing both ways. Just to note, this is going to be the Highlanders' 5th drive of the game, and they have not scored since their 2nd drive. So the Bulldogs have handled them for 2 drives since. So hopefully they continue to do that, keep the score 14-7, get that ball back, go down and tie this game.
Joey Seeley with a kick. It's a high spiral. Fumble there for a moment at the 6. Romeo coming after it, and they're going to make the play. And a nice play there by the Bulldogs. Looked like
He's stopped by number 13, Lahi.
Probably would have been better if he would have let that bounce into the end zone because he muffed it and then didn't get very far.
Well, he only got up to the 12-yard line, so that's where the Bulldogs will take over. Their first drive of the second half. Waters got one fullback back there. He's now changing the play up here.
Bulldogs running a standard 4-3 defense.
Mateo's got it. Somebody better wrap him up. He's still going. And they should have probably blown that whistle a little bit sooner for the kids' sake.
Yeah.
He was going nowhere.
That hold closed very quickly. Good job by the Bulldogs to pursue him.
He still got 3 yards out of it, so it's 2nd down at 7 for the Highlanders.
That's just extra effort. Like, they had him stopped after a yard and a half. The extra effort of the yard and a half is what gave him the 3.
We'll see what Ryland Waters is going to call here. Up the middle again, and tackle there is Mateo Humbert.
They're getting little plays here and here. It's now time for a defensive stand, but we got an injured player. Oh, Mateo, it looks like.
I don't know if it's him.
It is. He's number 13. I can see on the screen and right in front of us.
I wonder if he got a cramp there, too. Yeah, Coach Petrito came right out there. I hope it's just a cramp. It looks like they're treating it like a cramp. Bulldogs, they gang tackled him there.
Yep.
Looks like big number 71 was on top of that pile, Carter Sutton. And he's laying on his stomach, and normally it might be a hamstring or something. Or
they are working on his lower leg for sure. So if it's not a cramp, it's potential of something else on there. But it looks like she's massaging the leg, so it looks like it could potentially be a cramp. Not enough fluids, and like I said, 86% humidity is not a good thing to be playing in if you don't drink a lot of fluids. And that by this time, it's not about water; it's about Gatorade and all the electrolytes you got to have in your body.
I need them too right now. Holy mackerel! It's hot in this booth. We are in the middle almost of the press box, surrounded by 2 other. All the other rooms, and it is like a sauna in here. We got the windows cracked, but now he's up. Let's see. Gingerly walking.
Yeah.
Might be okay here. Might have been a cramp. He's limping a bit, but he's a tough cookie. Mateo Humbert.
He has to go out for at least one play, but he may be out for a couple, depending on how well they can work out the cramp.
He's not walking exactly normal, but
no.
It does look like he might be backable, as they say.
Yep.
So, while there's this break in the action, I'd like to shout out there another one of our people in the audience. David Hill's out there, and he's watching somewhere in this state of Michigan. D6. Give us a 24. That is Battershell, and he got battered there. It'll be 4th down.
looks like he may not have gotten much past the original line of scrimmage. That was a shoelace saving tackle before the first down marker was able to be hit.
Be 4th and 2. I think Adams here is going to punt.
If Mateo was out there, they wouldn't punt. They would put him out there and they'd let him run the ball.
Oh, it definitely.
But definitely punt set up. Watch out for the fake. I mean, it's too deep into their own territory, so they probably won't. But just never know.
There's nobody deep for Romeo. They're expecting a fake. Good punt there by Adams. Gets an Adams bounce a little bit to the 45. Looked like one of Steve Shabelski's shank shots in golf. So kind of went way right. Well, the Romeo Bulldogs now will have great field position. They'll be at their own 45-yard line with 4:52 to play here in the third quarter. We'll see if they can repeat that magic they did on that last drive, Andrew.
They have great field position, as you just said, so they should be able to. They got momentum still on their side. They got a 3-and-out. Mateo is out, not on defense right now either, so they have another linebacker in for him. So they should be able to do something. I don't know if number 52 for the Bulldogs is back in.
I'm looking for him. I don't see him. Maybe he is. The handoff, cutting it up the middle. Looks like our buddy, Mr. Tuffy.
Yep.
Ryan Warburn. And he'll get about 3-4 tough yards. Second down and 6.
And that's okay to get 4 yards a carry throughout the downs because that's great average. If you can do 3 or 4 yards per carry, that's amazing. You don't have to get all of the yards right away. Chunk yards, kill the clock, go down and score, tie the game, defensive stop, you're back in it.
Quick handoff there. It looked like it was going to develop into something, but it was only a 2-yard gain there for Landon Fetty. He's tackled by the new middle linebacker there. And I believe that's number 28.
Definitely closed very quickly. It looked like he had an opening for a moment, but it did close a little quicker than expected.
Big third down for the Bulldogs. 3rd down and 4. Ball's on the 49 of the Adams Highlanders. Let's see what the call is here. Nepo, look out. He's getting blitzed. Little screen pass to Fetty. Got some blockers ahead of him. He's got the first down to the 40. He's down to the 35. Landon Fetty goes all the way down to the Adams 25-yard line.
There was a nice block on the edge that the Bulldog laid down. Otherwise, Napa was down and out. He would have been sacked, and it made into a nice screen play and a nice yardage, nice gain, and a great job by the Bulldogs to get this first down.
Well, we are set. Clock is running. Quick handoff there. Warburn didn't. Warburn didn't pick it up quick enough. Got maybe a yard, but a good tackle there by the Adams Highlanders.
He definitely wasn't motoring very fast, and his blockers didn't set up in time. He got hit from behind.
Seemed to rush that play a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't know if they were just trying to,
catch him off guard.
Yeah, there's no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Landon Fetty again up the middle, and yeah, he's not going anywhere there. Good stop by the whole of that defensive line of the Highlanders. And looks like 77, Liam Bullock was in there. So it'll be 3rd down and 9 for Romeo. 2:23 left to play here in the third quarter. Highlanders lead it 14-7 over the Romeo Bulldogs.
Got number 21 into the game for the Bulldogs.
Felicio coming in. See what they call here. They need to pick up a few yards at least to get a field goal try.
Timeout, Bulldogs. Rhinus didn't like how much time they were taking.
Romeo's going to call timeout. They're going to talk about it. It is a big 3rd down play for Romeo. They're going to have to come up with a big first down here. 3rd and 9. It's going to be tough. And if you don't get the first down, you got to get close enough to give Joey Seeley a shot at a field goal, because that 48-yarder, yeah, he had the distance, but he didn't hit it that well.
No, it did not come off his foot as well
his
as he would have liked.
His extra point looks better than his.
Yes.
Like
I said, it almost looked like it got deflected a little bit, and the flight looked like a deflected ball. It was not a good flight of a ball off a kicked foot. If that makes sense.
And well, whatever you say, Andrew, I'm just kind of going with you here. I'm gonna ride with you.
I don't know if that's dangerous or not, but I'll go with it.
It's going to be a wild ride. I know that, but as long as I expect a wild ride, I think I can handle it.
Let's go. I don't know. I could see 2-down territory. If they get a big chunk of play, like 8 yards maybe, I see them go for it 4th and 1.
Well, it's going to roll out a bit. He's got a man there. It's caught out there. They say catch or
they're going to talk about it.
They're calling it a catch, and then afterwards he dropped it. It is a catch.
Number 15,
Very close call. Absolute close call. He had the ball, came down with it, and then I guess he got pushed out of bounds, and then they said he dropped it when he came out of bounds. So
Sammy Nepa to Joey Nepa. And they brothers combined for a first down for Romeo at the 10-yard line of the Rochester Adams Highlanders. Well, we're going to call it the 8.
Joey Nepa and Sammy Nepa, are they both juniors? Is that a little twin magic?
There's a quick give. Look out into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Number 33, Joey Badalamenti. Good blocking by that Romeo offensive line. Open up that hole, and it's a touchdown for the Bulldogs.
As you said, great blocking, great running. He just put his head down and barreled into the end zone. Bulldogs have tied this game. That play call is going to be looked at, possibly cost Adams the game. It either was a catch, wasn't a catch. Ref says a catch. There's no instant replay. It's just that's the way it rolls sometimes.
Joey Seeley's kick is good. And the Romeo Bulldogs march down the field. They had a bit of a short field, but they marched down the field. And with 1:44 left to play here in the 3rd quarter, the Bulldogs have tied the score with Rochester Adams 14-all. Well, Mateo Humbert, number 13 for Rochester Adams, is out. And he is a big key player. Now, we're going to see if he's going to return here on this offensive series, but he was not out there defensively. So he's probably, I don't see anybody sitting on the bench, so he's probably hydrated and will be out there in this offensive series.
Trying to see if I see him on the sidelines at all. I see a lot of players standing.
Well, that's usually where they stand, on the sidelines, Andrew.
I didn't know if he's maybe hiding behind them because no one wants to see if he's sitting out or anything.
I don't see him on the kickoff return team. So Joey Seeley will kick it off. High kick. It's deep all the way to the 1-yard line. He backs into the end zone. A good play by the Bulldogs. They stop him at the 18-yard line.
Another opportunity they probably should have let bounce in the end zone because otherwise they would have started at the 25. Instead, it's the 18, 7 yards
20.
shy. The 20? Oh, is it 20?
It's high school.
Okay. I know NFL is 25. They change the rules for everything.
NFL changes the rules all the time. It's not a. It's so hard to keep up with.
You're not lying. But that Nepa to Nepa connection, they're twins, so that's going to be awesome calling that the next 2 years, calling that twin magic. Yeah. When they make plays.
Here's Mateo Humbart is back in the game, number 13 for Adams. That should add a little bit more to their ground game. Waters back to throw. His left-handed pass is good. Complete there and up over the 28-yard line.
Ball carried by number 9, Dominic
Patario with the catch.
They definitely, I'm a little surprised they didn't go to Mateo, but yet I'm not because they don't want to use him right away because he just got back from a cramp. So
we got a player on Romeo's side down there, number 6, Alex Kelly. And I don't know if he cramped or it doesn't look like a cramp. That looks like a knee.
Oh, gosh, that's not good.
Yeah, he's holding his knee. I'm not quite sure what that's all about. Kayla's going to be out there, the trainer for Romeo. She's going to take a look at it. And that'd be a big blow to the Romeo Bulldogs. He's a key player, Kelly is. And they're looking at him. Doesn't look like a cramp to me. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a calf. I don't.
He was pointing at his knee, though, so
yeah.
Hopefully it's nothing too serious.
You know, and he's on this side. He was away from the action. I was trying to straighten it out, flex it, see if it's just a sprain. Range of motion. Said, you're all right. You know. I like Kayla. Kayla goes, you're all right.
Yep.
Don't be a wussy.
He is limping off a little gingerly.
Well,
hopefully it's nothing too serious and they can work it out.
Strain or
yeah.
I mean, knees too can make a difference. 1:29 left to go here in the third quarter. 14-all. The Highlanders with the football on their own 31-yard line.
Bulldogs haven't allowed a score from the Highlanders since their second drive of the game.
Deep goes Waters looking for his man out there. It's caught, one-handed catch.
It looked like the Bulldogs had an opportunity at that ball, but it goes over their heads and they just cannot get to it in time. And what a great pass from the quarterback to his receiver. Bulldogs either have to hold them to a 4-and-out or hold them to only a field goal here.
We saw they're not very good at field goals. So.
No, had one blocked. They only attempted one today, but had it blocked.
I'll give error to number 24, the Bulldog for the Highlanders, and that's Paxton Battershell. He gets good gain. He gets up to the 29-yard line. It will be second down, and looks like 3. Number 52 for Romeo's still hurting. He's on the sidelines. He was in on that last play.
Mm-hmm.
Now Waters got change of play. He's got his play into his guys. And Mateo's got it. And he just wills his way.
Yes.
Mateo Humbert.
And he lost his helmet, actually.
And he's got to go off.
For a play because of lost helmet.
It's up to the 24-yard line. First down for the Rochester Adams Highlanders. Now, what do we got? Timeout?
Yeah.
No, it's going to be the end of the third quarter.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to be tied at the end of the third quarter, 14-all.
The clock has stopped, actually, at 12 seconds.
I see Adams is just moving down the other side of the field.
Yeah, now they started. I don't know why they didn't start right away after the first down, but
well, we certainly hope the clock operator isn't drinking. So he should wait and get it out there to some of our people that support Romeo football out here in Romeo.
It is 5 o'clock somewhere.
Not up in this booth. We keep it clean here. So that's the end of the third quarter, 14-all.
It's been a great second half for the Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs got a couple touchdowns that quarter. Who got the touchdown?
The touchdown was Brody Meyer on a trick play to Drake.
Vendrysic.
Yep. And then also Joey Baldalamente, a pass from Sammy Neppa for 12 yards. So nice trick play, a nice 12-yard pass. Bulldogs are controlling the second half. And it's all on them right here, right now. Defensively, I've got to get a stop, allow only a field goal or nothing at all, get that ball back, kill the clock, go down and score, go up, and then just one last defensive play, and that should do it. Just depends on how much time you kill off the clock.
Well, the Bulldogs are getting set there. I think in for Kelly is number 33, Joey Baldalamente. We'll see. He's playing at the linebacker spot. Goes Waters. Rylan Waters trying to get around the end. Oh, boy, it looked like it was held there. Didn't make it out of bounds.
Nope, and he didn't make the first down either.
The Romeo player looked like he got manhandled there. Kelly's coming back out. That's a good sign for the Bulldogs. They ran to his side, actually. So they knew he was out. So good play calling by the Highlanders to recognize that.
The box just moved back. There's a penalty. They may have called him on it. You saw it.
I did
refs
not
saw
see it, but boy, it sure looked like holding or something.
And it looks like it was. They just moved back about 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Romeo is pretty relentless when they pursue, and they had guys over there, so I was surprised. It is going to be a holding call. It'll move Rochester Adams back to the Romeo 35, where it'll be 1st and 25.
Let me tell you, Adams is really good at the fake. It faked out our cameraman. He didn't know where the ball was at one moment.
Well, he's doing the best he can. Now Waters stops. He looked like he was going to call a play. Now it got changed. Adams does this a lot, and they just take their time and they make sure they got the right play in. Quick handoff. No. Rylan Waters, he's going around the right side.
Tripped him up just in time before the first down.
Yeah, he's down to the, looks like the 18-yard line, 17-yard line. What are they going to call here? It's a great ball fake, great handoff fake to Mateo Humbert. And
it's almost like they ran the same play again.
He picked up about, 21 yards.
What I'm noticing is when the Adams quarterback looks for a play, he goes out and he touches the side of one of his linemen. So I don't know if that's an indication to the other players and what play they're calling.
Well, we certainly hope that Romeo picks that up. It's a side. Waters, he's being chased. He's in trouble. Going to throw to the sidelines. Got his man there. Caught out there by Sam Holenbeck. He's quickly run out of bounds, short of the first down. A little short. It's going to be 3rd down and about 1. Well, who do you think's going to get the ball?
Mateo. Like, I would literally, I mean, if I had my linebackers, I'd move my linebackers up to the line of scrimmage and force them to the outside.
Now, wait a minute. What do we got? The refs are going to talk this over. They think that might be a 1st down. I think that's what they're going to give them.
Is that our measurement?
It's going to be a 1st down, yeah. So they looked at it again. And it did. The way where they put the ball down where the marker was.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Let's, he's smoking the drapes out here.
Bulldogs defense has got to dig deep, dig their heels in, and come out of this stronger than they have all game. Keep them out of the end zone. Allow only a field goal if you can.
Tillotson, the wide receiver, number 6, who made that big catch.
Mateo.
And Mateo, he's got some room around the end.
Oh, there's a flag coming back, potentially.
We're going to see here what happened here.
Touchdown for sure, but it looks like it could be holding on the offense.
Mateo Humbert looks like he went into the end zone for the touchdown, but got some laundry on the field. Holding Adams, so, yeah.
10-yard spot foul penalty.
That'll move him back. It'll still be 1st down, but it'll move him back to the
20? 21?
Exactly the 20-yard line. Right? Isn't that where he's going to put it? Or
yep.
Is it the 19 and a half?
19. And it is a 10-yard penalty, but it's a 10-yard spot foul. So wherever the foul happened, that's where the 10-yard penalty goes in effect. So that's why they're only about 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Original line of scrimmage.
Oh, it's 1st and 15. I don't think Mateo Humbert needs any help from holding or anything.
No, he does not. And they gave it to him again. Oh, he's taken out instantly. Number 77. Oh, 71, I apologize.
That was 71 for the Bulldogs. That's Carter Sutton. Carter's made a couple nice plays tonight. I don't know, they lost a yard? Maybe he did. It's still at the 19. Don't go by the down marker, guys.
No.
Because they're always wrong. I'm looking at the referee. And
well, sometimes you can't go by the scoreboard either.
No. 2nd and 15. You better have your head in this game.
Yes.
Mateo blocks. It looks like
Keeper.
Riley Waters. And boy, that play did not develop the way I think
it was supposed
Adams
to.
would have liked it. I mean, in on that tackle for the Bulldogs, number 32, Anthony Safu.
And now just keep him from getting a first down. You hold him potentially to a field goal.
Well, it's 3rd down and 15. You gotta make it 4th and long.
No arm tackles and tackle them low. Take out the legs because the legs are the strongest part of Mateo and the quarterback's Waters.
Mateo's gonna line up kind of in a flanker spot.
Oh, they might throw a pass to him. If they throw a pass out to him in the flat, that might be dangerous. Yep, there he goes out. Linebacker picks him up.
And Waters is going to go down. He's hog-tied down there, right at the 18-yard line. Going to be 4th down, and we'll see. They're going to come on and try to kick a field goal here.
It's at the 19, so 7 yards back. Makes it 26 plus 10, about a 36-yard field goal attempt.
Is this your Romeo High School education mathematics at work here?
It is. It's my mental math brain working very well.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first. 35-yarder. Kick is up. And it's curving towards the side. It is no good.
So the Bulldogs still alive in this game. Tie score 14-14 after getting a great defensive stop. A missed field goal by Adams Highlanders, and Bulldogs now with control with 8 minutes left to go in this game. Great opportunity for the Bulldogs to come away with the first win, very first game of the season, but they have got to come up with some offensive magic here.
Bulldogs on their own 20. Give us to Warburn, and he's tripped up there. Good play by the Bulldogs. That was number 9, Perito.
They're using.
No, it's not Perito. I'm sorry.
Number 9, 10.
Number 9 is Dominic Bakari.
They're using speed on the opposite side of the field to get to behind our ball carriers to trip them up.
Inside handoff. Nice hole here. Landon Fetty. He gets a lot of that back. And tackled there by Tommy Offer. He got a lot of that yardage back, but it's still going to be 3rd. It's manageable at 3 yards. Romeo with a quick go. Now they're going to pull back out of it. Take a look at the way Adams' defense is stacking up.
It's a big 3rd down for the Bulldogs to keep this momentum alive. You don't want to give the ball back to Adams.
Quick handoff to Fetty. He's got the first down. Squirts through the middle to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Romeo Bulldogs.
Great job, great play call by the Bulldogs to get that first down and keep the chains moving. The clock will stop for the chain move, and then it will start back up. Less than
6:50 left to play here in the ball game. We're waiting for the chains to get set before they start this clock. Those guys do a great job with the change.
There you go. See the student section real quick in their cowboy hats. It's cowboy theme night here at Romeo Barnable Stadium.
Now the down marker guy looks a little lost out there.
He's been lost all game.
He's been roaming around up and down. Where do I go? Look, you've been doing.
It's my first day.
You've been a whole game. He's trying to give the Bulldogs more yardage than what they're entitled to.
Yes.
Quick handoff again around the corner. That looks like Turley, number 33. I think he's down before went out of bounds, so the clock should still run.
That it is, sir.
And this is Bulldog football. It's a smash mouth brand of the old Romeo Bulldog football like you used to see when it was a grass field here and mud all over the place.
Standard Big Ten style of football, ground and pound.
Ground and pound, that's right. Ethan Amormino is back in at center. Confetti trying to cut up a bit, got the first down. And he's going to go down to the Adams 48-yard line. And it's great confidence builder for the Romeo offensive line. They're getting a lot of confidence here.
And it's a first game. There's rust. You know, you haven't played against another opponent since last fall, so you got to kick off all the rust and do what you can.
Uh-oh. They'll be in trouble there. Turley had to come out. He got tackled for a loss, but Romeo going to need to make a strong play here. Now in the game, number 15, Joey Neppa. And Landon Fetty's coming out. He's the other running back.
That was a great pursuit tackle by Tommy Offer, number 5 for Adams, to get into the backfield and not get faked out by a move and do a great low foot tackle.
Man opened on the sidelines, off his hands. Mario Delicio couldn't catch up that one. Not probably enough air under it.
No, one more second. If he was a little 1 second faster, it would have been golden, and we would have hit pay dirt. It hit him in the hand, so he had potential, but just a little overthrown, tiny bit.
Just off the fingertips. Probably I would have liked to see a little bit more air under that one, but
yeah.
But I'm like a Tom Brady guy. So.
True. I am too. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees. Those three. They always threw the air ball very well.
We'll see what Romeo does here, 3rd and 13. I'm going to hand off to Fetty. He's going to pound forward. He gets some yardage.
Ouch. At this point in time, it's like 4th and 9. You punt the ball away and count on your defense with the clock, or do you go for it? And then
you have to almost punt this.
Yeah. Coffin corner punt. You've got to kick it towards the corner, and hopefully it takes a good Romeo bounce and lands about in between the 10 and the 5.
Now, hustling out there on the field, number 20, Cameron DeWood. He'll go deep for Adams.
They're not setting up for the block. They're setting up for return, so Bulldog should be able to get down there and hopefully make sure he doesn't do anything. Coffin corner.
Nice punt there by Seali. Fair catch by DeWood.
Smart.
At the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Adams with 4:09 left to play. We're all tied up here. We'll see what the Highlanders can do.
All 3 timeouts by both teams, so plenty of time for the Highlanders to go down there and score a game-winning touchdown. Big opportunity for the defense to show what they're made of and come up big in this opportunity to hopefully stop Adams from getting anything. 3 and out real quick, get the ball back, and score for themselves.
I want to remind you folks to watch the Peach Festival here on the Mitt TV, starting with Sunday night, the classic car parade, and then on the parade day, that's Labor Day, Monday, right here on the Mitt TV. Waters looking around. He's going to take it himself. Ryland tries to go around the corner. Got a few yards, maybe 5. We got another guy cramping up there for the Bulldogs. Not quite sure who that is.
2 Bulldogs down, actually.
Oh, yeah. Just cramps, but you can't help it.
Definitely need more fluids. They're busting their butts and they're working their tails off, and they just need more fluids. In this humidity, Gatorade, Powerade, something with electrolytes is the best thing. Straight water does not work right here, right now. And I hope that's what's in the jugs down there.
Yeah, you got to have the Gatorade. Well, they got the Gatorade buckets down there,
They
so
do.
I'm assuming that's what's in it. One man is up.
Both of them have to come out for at least a play. So it's time for some backups to shine and show what they got to the coaches.
Well, that was Austin Erickson that popped up there, number 53. But I don't know who that is on the ground there. I can't tell the number. Can't get a close shot of him.
You have number 71 who's over there next to him.
Yeah, he's okay, but whoever's down there. Looks like a lineman. How he's getting up.
It's number 50,
that's number
54?
51.
51.
Yes, it is. That's number 51 for the Romeo Bulldogs. That's Aiden Rocca. He's going to come out for a play. We're going to have to send Kowalski on a run for some Gatorade here if they ran out.
Yes. Bulldogs need a big stop here on second down.
That was Waters again. He's trying to do it again, but he got maybe 3 yards on that play. And it'll be third down, and looks like a couple.
Mateo time?
Mateo Hummert maybe get the ball this time.
3rd and 2. Linebackers up on the line of scrimmage. Force them to go outside. Timeout.
What do we got? Timeout, Romeo. So Coach Kurt Reines sees the importance of this situation. 3:27 left to play, and he does not want Adams to get a first down. He has a great field goal kicker, could win this game by a field goal, but yeah, they want to stop him here.
Yeah, I definitely don't want them to get the ball, get a first down, otherwise they'll kill more clock. There is overtime in high school football, so they will play overtime until there is a winner declared.
Till everybody cramps up.
Yes, till everyone cramps up. I believe it is played just like college. They put the ball at the 15, and you have opportunity to go down and score a field goal or score a touchdown. Whoever has the most points at the end of each try wins the game. If it is tied after each team's first try, they'll go again. I know college has switched it. College has changed it up and forcing no more than 2 overtimes. Because after the first overtime play, second overtime, you have to go for 2 if you score a touchdown.
Well, here we go, 3rd and 2. Mateo Hummert in the backfield.
I'm telling you, like, linebackers coming up to the middle, and you force him to bounce outside.
Bulldogs showing blitz. Give us
there he
Mateo.
is.
And he's tackled there, but he may have the first down. He's hurt again. No, he's not hurt again. It's number 12, Nolan Ferris. Nolan went down pretty hard. And they get clock stoppage again with 3:20.
Potentially another cramp.
It's maybe a cramp. I don't.
And you're seeing these players come back in the game, but he's rolling on the ground a little bit more. Like
he might have got hit pretty hard in the breadbasket. Maybe the wind knocked out of him. I don't know.
So the Bulldogs go on the road next week, Friday, head off to Grosse Pointe South to take on those Blue Devils. And then they begin league play 2 weeks from tomorrow against the Eisenhower Eagles for the Watchdog game, the biggest rivalry in Macomb County. So if you want to come on down and check out the Bulldogs and watch them play and donate to a good cause for cancer awareness, come on down and see them play. Come say hi to us and enjoy a great time here at Barnable Field. Or if you want to watch it at home, you can always catch it on mitttv YouTube page 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Anyway, it looks like Mr. Ferris is in a lot of pain down there for Rochester Adams. Adams will be also on the road again. Oh, they'll be on the road again next week. That looks like a knee for him.
Yep.
They will be on the road again against Rochester. So crosstown rival.
It's Rochester Falcons.
The Rochester Falcons and the Rochester Adams Highlanders will play next week. 2 away games scheduled by Petrino of Adams, and he thinks that'll make for a tougher team. Now it's good to see Nolan Ferris, at least number 12, walking off there under his own power.
And sometimes
and limping.
Yeah. And sometimes you want they would do away first and then you home for more games later in the season.
So here we go, 1st and 10 for Rochester Adams. They have the ball in their own 23-yard line. Romeo trying to get the ball back so they have a chance to win this game, but Adams has plenty of time to drive down the field with under 3:05 left to play. Teo's got it. He bulls his way. He always falls forward. He got a couple of yards. He's 2nd down and 8.
Great job by the Bulldogs defense to stop him for only 2 yards. Now they've got to watch out for that quarterback. Quarterback keeps to the outside. You got to put that quarterback spy on him.
see here, Mateo Hummer, the only running back there. See what Waters wants to do here. Now he moves over, so they change the play. From the shotgun. Tommy Offer in motion. He's got the football. Going to the sidelines. He's got some room. Tommy Offer to the 35, to the 40. Down to the 45-yard line. And tackle there by Kelly.
Another player down on the field.
Bulldog, that's number 44 for the Romeo Bulldogs. That is Jacob Turley. He's a key player. You don't want to get him out. Now he's up.
Yeah, he was down real quick and then got up real quick.
He's going to have to come out, though. That's unfortunate for Romeo.
Adams content on not using their timeouts. Bulldogs have 2 left.
Well, it's amazing.
One left, it looks like.
Yeah, the Bulldogs have 1 timeout left. They called a couple here, so they're not going to have a lot of time to work with.
So their best bet is to stop Adams and get a blocked punt or take it to overtime.
It's 1st and 10. Rochester Adams at their own 45-yard line. Mateo Hummert is the lone setback, but you have to watch out. Romeo's showing blitz here. He dropped back. Give this to Mateo.
Nope.
No, it's
quarterback keeper.
It's Ryland Waters, and he scampers down the sidelines for a first down, all the way to the 40-yard line of Romeo.
And he did get out of bounds, so the clock will stop. They're having a hard time with contain on the outside. They've been having a hard time all night.
Well, yeah, Ryland Waters is pretty good at faking that, putting the ball in and pulling it out. And then you got Mateo Hummert, who when he gets it, you got to watch. You got to be aware of that too, because he's a load.
Almost like you should bounce the ends a little bit more outside, just in case of that little takeoff to the outside.
That was number 24 for the Highlanders, Paxton Battershell. What do you get?
About 3.
3 yards to be 2nd down and 7. Adams again. Again, Battershell trying to move forward. Gets close to that first down stick. We'll see if he's there or not.
Looks like where he is, it is a first down.
They are going to call it a first down, so the clock is stopping. Adams is going to get set up there. They're at the Romeo 30.
Bulldogs need a big play here. Some kind of turnover. They got to punch that ball out.
The clock is running now. Battershell again. About 4 yards. A little extracurricular play there, but nobody gets called for it.
Nope.
So
timeout quickly called, though, I believe by Adams.
Adams called timeout. They have 3 to burn, so why not burn one and get yourself set here? Romeo's got to come up with a big stop here.
They got to do something because Adams looks like they're going to bleed the clock. They're either going to go for the game-winning touchdown or.
Yeah, okay. Adams did call timeout. Now there's a Romeo player down, so maybe he waited till they called timeout.
I mean, that way he can come back in technically if it is a timeout.
See who that is.
Is that? This looks like a single-digit number again.
I wonder if that's Kelly again. What's the helmet say?
71. 71 or 41, one of the other.
41, maybe? Maybe it is 41.
No, 41. 71. Sutton, potentially.
Looks a little small for Sutton, but maybe it is. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. 101 left to play, or 2nd down. It is 71, you're correct.
Little cramp.
He's got to come out, too. He's got a cramp as well. You know, you see all the players on the side. I didn't see anybody out there drinking the Gatorade.
No.
So we may be out of it.
I hope not. 101 to go. Bulldogs. Adams is bleeding the clock. They're going to bleed the clock and either kick a game-winning field goal or if they get a big play, go for a game-winning touchdown.
Yeah, no, it's essentially that they have 2 timeouts left. Essentially, Romeo would need to stop them like right now. You don't want to get them any closer because it's.
Big defensive stop here. Got to punch that ball out. Get off the field quick, guy.
I'm not sure he needed to get off the field.
He didn't. The ref was holding it up, but it's good hustle.
Goes Rylan Waters.
First down.
He'll get out of bounds, too.
First down, Adams.
I don't know. I'd almost like Bulldogs hold them to a field goal. They've missed 2 so far this game. I mean.
Well, it's third down and it's first down rather and 10 with the ball on the 18-yard line of the Bulldogs. This looks like Mateo Humbert.
Yep. Less than a minute to go.
The Woods got the ball. He's trying to go around the right side. Got a little bit of running room. And finally dragged out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Adams methodically coming down the field here and making the right calls, making the right plays.
It looks like they say he went out of bounds, stopped clock. It's 2nd and 1.
So he did go out of bounds before the first down.
Yes. 2nd and 1, 2nd and 2. Score burst to 2nd and 3. They're wrong. It's only 2 yards.
Josh Lockbiller in number 17 for Kelly. For Romeo. What do we got? Another timeout by Romeo's calling a timeout. Well, that'll be their last timeout. Right? Or
yes, yeah. They have no timeouts left. It's just Adams with 2, I believe.
So the Bulldogs really kind of spotted Adams 14 points in the first quarter.
They did.
They only had 1 series in that first quarter and made a couple of penalties that cost them, and that's what hurt them and what helped Adams.
Mm-hmm.
But, they do need to stop here, but we'll see.
I mean, they started the second half great. 4th drive of the game, 12-yard touchdown, little trick play, Meyer to Drake. And then 5th drive with the 2nd touchdown of the game, another 12-yard touchdown from Nepa to Baldelemente. But their 6th drive, they went 3 and out, and that's what hurt them badly. Especially having a great field, they're in great field position too on that 6th drive.
Okay, we're ready to go here. Ball is on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd down and 3, so the Highlanders can get a first down without scoring.
Oop. Audible.
Humbert's out there blocking for Rylan Waters.
He's running east and west. Is that going to be good for him? It looks like it is.
Oh, he got a flag down there.
Oh, then holding. It's coming back potentially.
It will come back. One of the Romeo players holding his knee. It might be even a clip.
So illegal block in the back or a clip?
It says it's against Adams, so it's coming.
Let's see.
Oh, right there.
Yep. Yeah, it's coming back. It could have been a legal blindside block, potentially.
He's got to go from the spot of the foul, or it could be holding.
It's either holding or it could be a legal blindside block.
It's up there, though. It's not going to be a lot of. Well, it is going to be a lot. Excuse me.
It looks like a 15-yarder.
Well, it's going to take Adams back to the 25-yard line, and there's 34 seconds left. Now Adams has 2 timeouts left, but now it's going to make it 2nd down and 3. That play was not going anywhere, and
no.
You got to give Rylan Waters a lot of credit for reversing the field and going the other way.
Most times running east and west is a bad thing, and it could cost you, but it didn't cost them until the bad penalty taken.
We got an official's timeout now. They mismarked the ball.
Does that have to be back farther?
Well, I wonder if they marked it back too far.
No. I mean, that is 15 yards about.
I don't know what he's talking about other than want to go to the Romeo family diner after the game or something.
Did the penalty happen after they made the first down? If it was after you made the first down, then it's spot foul, then would it be first down or? definitely talking about something. I mean, maybe it is dinner after the game. Like, let's not get overtime.
I don't think it. I think it might be a first down. Let's see what the referee's not doing anything. He's not making any signals.
Okay, so they didn't change anything.
Well, it doesn't look like it.
But that was a dead ball. That was a personal foul during the play.
Yeah.
But I would say illegal blindside block. I did see what blindside block. And they're trying to take those out of the game so players aren't getting injured, because you got to give a player a chance to defend themselves and not take a hard hit that they don't know is coming.
There we go. 2nd and 18. Ball's on the 25-yard line of Romeo. 34 seconds left to play. The Woods got it. He's going around the left side. Romeo pinching over there.
Good job.
They've stopped him, and I believe they kept him in bounds, so I think Adams will call a timeout here, which they do. So it'll make it 3rd down and 9 with that nice run by DeWood.
They're setting up for a potential game-winning field goal.
Adams will have one more timeout after this, and that would probably be used to call, if they need to kick the field goal.
Time for a big special teams defensive play by the Bulldogs. About 24 seconds left to go in the game.
Well, they're going to need something here because
it's definitely a hard-fought game by both teams. Both teams have had their ups. Both teams have had their downs. It's been a lot of cramps and a lot of players having to take time out.
The ball is on the 17. 9 yards to go for a first down. It is 3rd down.
The biggest thing is contain. Contain, contain, contain. Don't allow a first down. Force them to go to a 4th down. Force them to have to back up for a longer field goal.
Comes Offer in motion. Fake to him. Rylan Waters going to take it. He runs up the middle, and there's a reason he ran up the middle, and that's to set up a field goal. It'll be 4th down.
They're going to let that clock go all the way down to probably about 1 second left.
Yep. You can see Petrito there on the sideline with the referee. Told him, there's 1 second, I want to call a timeout. Bring their field goal kicker on.
2 seconds.
So they're going to bring the field goal kicker in.
So the Bulldogs have stopped 2 field goal opportunities that Adams tried earlier in this game. It was a field goal blocked in the first half and a field goal blocked here in the second half. It was a 36-yarder that was blocked. This is going to be, they're at the 10-yard line. Add 10 is 20, plus 7, 27-yard attempt for the win for the Highlanders. Bulldogs need to get in there and block this or hope it goes wide left or wide right.
So the field goal kicker on there is Seaman. Watson is holding number 6. Bulldogs jumping around. Now I got a flag. Looks like the Bulldogs jump.
Yep.
That'll just move them closer, that's all.
5 yards closer, though.
That was Kelly that jumped.
21-yard, about a 22-yard field goal now.
Offside, Romeo. It's going to move. Well, let's see where that moves him. Well, just moves him closer to the field goal.
Yeah, the 5-yard penalty.
Attempt. I know Kelly was
and
going to come in
and it does make a first down, too.
It's first down, but it doesn't really matter.
No,
2 seconds left. They're going to go for the field goal and a win. So Seymour's on. He's
22-yard attempt.
22-yard attempt. Romeo coming in.
Blocked!
It's blocked.
They blocked it!
Bulldogs.
Bulldogs can pick it up and win! They can pick it up and win if they can go the distance!
Now Romeo comes in and blocks it.
Great, great, great special team stop by the Bulldogs. Exactly what they needed at the right time. This game is headed to overtime.
That's what it looks like. The captain's out there. It's halftime. Let's see who got in there and got the block, though. I don't know if we replay that.
Nope. No replay on that.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Nope.
It's a Bulldog block. And
so now I do
the band
believe
is fired up. So let's see. I think they start on the 20.
Either 20 or the 15. They either take them to the 20 or the 15, and they have.
Well, I think they start at the 20. They get a first down at the 10, and then it can be first and goal.
Okay. Then
I think.
Okay.
But I mean,
either
these
or.
players
Either
be
or.
tired.
I mean,
They got to be. Dehydrated. Even the refs are getting some Gatorade.
Yeah. So the rules for overtime is they start on the 15 or the 20. They have to score. If they do not score and the other team scores after them, then the other team wins. If it's tied after these first attempts by both teams, they will go to a second try for both teams. Both teams have a chance to possess the ball. If they get to a fourth down, they can opt to kick a field goal for points to at least attempt to win a game by a field goal. But the key thing is both teams have an opportunity to possess the ball and an opportunity to score a touchdown or a field goal. Both teams, I believe, will get an extra timeout going into overtime. So Bulldogs are up to 1, and Adams might be up to 1, maybe.
Well, they're getting a break right now. As you know, they put 3 minutes to run down before we start an overtime situation here. The referees are going over the rules, make sure they got the rules.
Yep.
The key's going to be what end zone will they go on? That'll be the key.
I think it's choice.
Yeah, well, whoever wins the toss gets the pick.
Yeah.
And there's the Romeo cheerleaders out there. They'll be on the Romeo Sports Recap show in a few weeks. You'll want to watch that. You'll want to see those girls varsity cheerleaders. At least the seniors will be on.
Yep.
They do a real good job and hard working, and they cheered with those cowboy hats on, my gosh.
That they do. So during the basketball season at the banquet, I didn't get a chance to tell you, I was actually honored for 25 years with the Romeo Romeo basketball program.
Were they trying to retire you?
No, they just honored me for 25 years of the program.
They give you anything?
A certificate and a hat and a scarf that says Romeo on it.
Oh,
so,
well, there you go.
So I got a nice certificate. I can frame it home. So I just got honored for 25 years with the basketball program.
I thought maybe you would have got a gift certificate where you could go out to eat after the game, but I guess not.
Oh, I mean, I did get something from the parents last year. I got
nice.
Art and Jake's gift card. I don't have it with me, but I do have that. So.
Oh, well, that's a fine thing. I guess we're not going anywhere then.
But no,
congratulations.
Thank you.
It takes a lot of stick-to-itiveness to stick around for 25 years.
It does, and it's been a lot of fun.
Believe me, I know.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to season 26 coming up this winter.
Well, we're going to have the captains come out there to center of the field, and they are going to flip a coin. We got a Bulldog down on the sidelines. I don't know if he's cramping up. They're feeding him water, but
that's possible. Trying to hide him behind the cart.
What a great effort by the Bulldogs there. Looked like it was a hopeless situation, and they got in there and blocked that kick.
I mean, their backs were against the wall. They did not have the greatest start to this game. It almost could have cost them the game by giving them 14 points in the first half, but they fought back, fought hard. Both teams fought back, fought hard, and this is why we're here in overtime, because both teams did not quit.
Yes, they quite impressed by the Adams Highlander, especially Mateo Humpert, the running back number 13, but also that quarterback, he's a real deal there, Ryland Waters.
And dangerous, especially if they're starting at the 15 or 20-yard line and they have all that to go for a touchdown. Like, especially with those two combined, the Bulldogs the defense has got to come up big, contain the outsides, do something, kick the ends out about a couple yards if you have to. but get better contain on that quarterback. The running back likes to go up the middle and do the ground and pound game, and that's fine. You have your linemen and your linebackers that can do that, and your little spy linebacker, but your ends have got to contain. Contain, contain, contain. That is going to win you this game.
So what do we got? Looks like Romeo won the toss, and their offense will be out there. And they had a big overtime game against Stevenson last year and pulled that one out with a touchdown pass. And then a defensive stop. See if they can do the same here. Oh, yep, you're right. Starting at the 10-yard line.
Is it 10-yard line? Oh, it's 10 yards. Not. I thought it was 15.
First and goal.
Oh, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay. This makes it even bigger. You have to contain the outsides. That's what they did. The whole drive down the field was outside. It looks like the Bulldogs have the ball first.
Yes, they do.
This is a great opportunity. You have the ball first, and you control your own destiny in this. And when the Adams has the ball, but you've got to get in the end zone. Cannot kick a field goal.
So here we go. Sammy Nepa over center. Line shifts a little bit. And Fetty thought he was going to get it. Comes Brody Meyer around the end, and he'll get up close to the 8-yard. He get a couple of yards. Tackled there by number 54, Ryan Shakun.
He used his vision, but I don't know if he would have maybe kept going to the outside. Maybe he would have gotten a couple more yards. I mean, these are all untimed downs, obviously. I don't know. The vision he saw might have been different than what I saw from the video monitor.
It's going to be second down at about 8-yard line. 8. Fetty's got it. Forges ahead to the 4.
Almost 3.
In there on that tackle was number 24, Paxton Mattershill. It's the 4-yard line, and it'll be third down.
It's almost 2-down territory. You go for it on 4th down to try to score a touchdown. Like, you feel like you have to, especially with the duo of Waters and
Now,
Mateo.
the one thing they take away when they're starting at the 10 is the deep threat.
True.
So let's see what happens here. Nepa puts his man in motion. Give us to Fetty. Hustle, touchdown, Bulldogs.
Fetty in the end zone. Bulldogs do exactly what they need to do with the extra point upcoming.
Landon Fetty looked like he put on a little extra gear there. You'll see it right here.
You're going to see some juking and jiving in and out of the hole.
Saw that hole open up.
Yep. Handoff goes right, cuts back left, right into the end zone. Great job by our editor and our crew chief.
Oh, I wouldn't give him that much credit.
Brendan for getting that awesome instant replay for us.
Joey Seeley out there. Extra point kick is up.
He booted that high, but it's good.
Looked like Adams had a chance to block it.
They did, but it went high.
So the Romeo Bulldogs take the lead for the first time in this ball game, 21-14.
Defense now is big opportunity. I keep saying it. I'll keep saying it over and over. Contain, contain, contain.
What?
Contain.
Oh, okay.
You've got to put the linebackers up on the line to slow down Mateo. Contain that quarterback from the outside. Do not let him escape to the outside. He's got speed, and he will put it in the end zone, and we're going to a second attempt at overtime where they'll change. Adams will have the first attempt, and then Romeo will have the second attempt if we go to the second overtime. But let's hope it stops right here, right now. Fumble recovery, interception, something.
That's a tall order. Rylan Waters looks over the defense.
They have 5 guys rushing. Oh, one guy backs off. They're running a 4-4 defense right now with Mateo trying to...
Option play. And, oh, what a nice tackle there. made by number 21, Delicio, but it's not until Adams gets down. Looks like
1 or 2.
4-yard line. 4-yard line, looks like.
Contain. They got to the outside. It did not contain.
It's the first time you've seen that play tonight.
Yep.
Little option play, little pitch play.
They're pulling everything out of their arsenal right now.
They certainly are pulling everything out of their arsenal.
But both teams are gassed, though. Both teams are very gassed, and it's just very lackluster defensive play. One of these players has got to come up big, or two.
And off. No, it was
Quarterback
Waters.
keeper, yep.
And he'll be at the 2-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down. It's 2-down territory no matter what.
Yo, it has to be, because they have to score a touchdown, extra point. But how, oh my goodness, how crazy would it be if they do score a touchdown, they go for the extra point, and Romeo blocks the extra point?
What do we got? A timeout called by
Bulldogs?
Yep. Romeo.
Shout out to a friend of mine, Angelica McGlathry. She is watching. She's watching on YouTube.
Your wife know you're shouting people out that are ladies?
Yeah, because she's a really great friend of mine. She's watching this on YouTube TV. She messaged me and said how awesome that block field goal was at the end of the game. So that's her maiden name. She has a very wonderful husband, Nick, who is another great friend of mine. We're in fantasy football together, and
they're watching the game.
Yes, they are.
Bless their hearts.
Appreciate them tuning in to Mitt TV, because this is where all the awesome Romeo action happens all throughout the town.
Now Adams is ready. See what Romeo comes out with.
It's a big opportunity. They've got to come up big with a big stop. I mean, honestly, I would throw a cornerback blitz maybe. They're not going to pass the ball. This cornerback here, cornerback blitz, do a sneak attack or something.
You got to be careful, because Ryland Waters is pretty tricky there with his feet. They got Mateo in the back. Mateo Humpert in the backfield. He may get the ball. They gave it to him. He's trying to stretch over. He's being pulled back. They're not blowing a whistle. Now they're giving him the touchdown.
Yeah,
boy, they rolled that one forever.
His momentum was stopped. Like, absolutely stopped. He went over, they pushed him down, and his momentum was stopped. Like, but I guess that extra effort they gave him, and they gave him the extra
touchdown. I thought they did. Now, for the win, Rochester Adams going. They're not going to kick.
No, that's a potential.
I don't know. I don't see Seymour out there.
Out. Oh gosh. Especially since they've had three missed field goals, 2 being blocked. But they did have 2 extra points that they made. But the problem is they don't want to give Romeo a chance to stay in this game.
21-20, and 21-20 is our score. Romeo by 1, and I don't see the kicker Seymour out there.
So I just got a text from my wife. Her and my son, her and our son, Charlie, are watching the game right now. So every time I talk, he looks at the TV and says, "Hi, Daddy." So, hi, Charlie. I'm glad you're watching, bud.
Here we go. The Highlanders going to go for the win here.
Big defensive stop right here. Contain.
Waters from the shotgun. Offers in motion. Good touchdown. The Highlanders are going to win this game on a 2-point conversion. And enough can't be said about Ryland Waters. Adams guys are going nuts over here. See it again. Romeo had a shot at it.
It's just an unfortunate late break by the defensive back. The slant is so hard to guard. It just unfortunate play, and the Bulldogs fought their hardest, and unfortunately they just could not pull it off and start the season 0-1.
I'd like to remind you to watch us again on the Mitt TV. We'll be here on the 13th of September. Romeo and Eisenhower will be playing. The Bulldogs, tough one here, just like last year's opener against Caledonia at U of M Stadium. But they will come back next week to play Grosse Pointe South at Grosse Pointe South. So if you want to take a roadie down there, go on down there. For our camera crew and all the folks helping to put this thing together, our technicians and everything, I'd like to say thanks to you, and thanks to you, Andrew Welch.
Thank you, sir.
And congratulations on 25 years serving the Romeo basketball program.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
And it's Peach Festival weekend, so y'all get out there and enjoy yourself. We'll see you next time, folks. For the Mitt TV, I'm Tim Meyer.
See you later.